Hello once again, audience. To season 3, episode 2. Last time
Why did you sound
we
like
walked
that?
around.
He's in his Markiplier arc.
I'm in my Markiplier arc.
He's in his Evil Nemo arc.
These guys kind of walked around, and we did a bunch of time skips because nothing was happening because they're too traumatized to RP, I guess.
Oh, forgive me. We just watched a 17-year-old get crushed by rocks. That's like if you watched me.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's like if you watched me, but a year older, get crushed by rocks. That's fucked up. What?
We can only hope. Anyways,
fuckers.
Dude, I had like so much planned out for what I wanted to do with RP, and then we spent like 3 months not playing, and now I don't remember.
I
Yeah.
really,
Did you not
really
write it
thought you were
down?
gonna. I thought you were gonna say I really had a lot planned for when Sidon gets crushed by rocks.
so school kind of kicked my ass,
Stop
and
acting
that's
like
why
you're the character, Sidon.
there's been so much nothing. But now there's something, and that's not nothing. Anyways, I'm gonna find
Welcome
some
back
different.
to Turned Out.
Some
It's
turned
been a
on.
month.
Yes.
Who wants to do a warm-up question?
It's been 2 months actually.
I don't
Ooh,
even remember
warm
what
question.
voice
Okay.
You were like,
You kind of.
you're like Scottish?
was.
You had like.
Yeah, it was Falstad
Yeah, you
from Heroes of the Storm.
Hmm.
And I was the Grand Wizard King.
Forgot about that.
You were. That's right. Oh my
I
god.
remember that guy. I love that guy. He handed me a book with a hole in it. What a fucking useless book. You
By
can't
the
read
way,
half
the book
words.
is like not a big book, but the hole is like a whole fist through it.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
you couldn't read
Damn.
any of it. Why was there a hole in it?
I want to draw. I want to draw what it looks like, but it's like garbage.
You should make it like those really like close up like
Oh.
still frames from SpongeBob where they like zoom into something and it's like extra detailed.
You know when
Yes.
you fucking like make you make like donuts, right? And you
No,
like
I've
have
never
the
made donuts before.
shut your fucking mouth,
What normal
T-Corn.
person makes
Anyway,
donuts?
okay, so
Donut
moving on
makers?
from T-Corn's illiteracy kitchen-wise, you know when you make like donuts or like any dough
No, I
type thing
don't.
where you cut out like a shape from it, it was like if someone took there was like one donut's worth of dough and they like took it straight out of the middle and all that was left is the fucking like dingy little like perimeter scraps. It was awful. Couldn't read shit.
So do you cut the crust off of your bread?
So are you saying it's like a
No,
donut?
Why would I?
You seem like you would.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like the inverse of a donut.
Oh, I gotta talk to you guys about this later. I won't actually, because this is my campaign. I can do whatever I want. I was watching this. I was watching these baby sensory videos instead of like actually doing the D&D campaign like prep.
You would.
Instead of actually
You
writing?
fucking would.
Yeah, yeah. I got sucked in. They were unboxing all the Minecraft
Oh my
toys.
god.
Okay,
Are you
listen.
saying,
They
are
were-
you saying that the,
They were playing with the like Play-Doh, those Play-Doh things where you squish the
are you
Play-Doh through and it
saying
makes
that the
different
They were
videos
shapes.
meant to,
playing
like,
with
catch-
all the Minecraft. You watch Dog TV too?
Dude,
No,
Nemo,
no, I'm not a
are
dog.
you
What do you
saying
think
that the videos designed specifically to catch and hold the attention of babies caught and held your attention?
They did like surgery on the alien. They kept on finding organs inside.
Oh my god.
Listen, man. What I'm trying to tell you is they also had some like 1996 McDonald's toys. And the way they were, it was like, oh, make your own chicken nuggets. And it was the most cursed fucking thing I've ever goddamn seen in my entire life. Because,
You seen Sir Dog?
okay, so there was no chicken. In every single recipe, quote unquote, where they make the food item, they don't use actual things. They just take a piece of bread and you cut it into shape and then you
Just
stamp
like
it down.
McDonald's.
Like they took
Dude.
bread, stamped it down into little circles, smushed it into a condensed fucking bread chunk, covered it in honey water, and then like threw panko crumbs on it, and that was the chicken nugget.
Write a
Sorry.
two-sentence
They did
horror
surgery on
story.
a grave.
What is
Dude,
happening?
I went to the chicken nugget restaurant and ordered chicken nuggets. When they arrived, they were not chicken. They were bread.
Can you imagine going into a restaurant and every single food item is that you order, they just bring you bread shaped like it.
It reminds me of that fucking that.
That's what
actually-
they do at Panera.
That's Panera bread.
That's Panera bread. Yeah. That's
Okay.
that's why they got the fucking Red Bull.
Okay, are you guys ready for D&D?
I love our
Yes.
D&D themed
No, I'm playing
podcast.
Honkai Star Rail right now. Doing
Are
my
you
best.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh no, he got sucked
Wait,
in.
are you really?
It's not that game.
Kill you.
Oh my god, you totally are. You know how I know this? Because I'm also playing it.
Dude.
I hate
love
you
D&D.
both.
Okay. What Harry Potter house would your guys' characters go into?
Bad
How are we gonna
question.
answer that in character?
Yeah.
No, how are we
What
gonna
the
do
fuck
that?
is... What the fuck is Hufflepuff?
You know, you know,
Elmote wouldn't pick one because he's not transphobic.
you know what?
I was gonna
you know
say,
in-
Ford says she's not a turf.
You know in oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Okay. All right. Fuck you.
Hey Nemo, what are your thoughts on trans people?
Yeah, Nemo. We're waiting.
There are no
Dude.
trans people. There's just people.
Wow.
I fucking dissolve.
I fucking
I dissolve afterwards.
I'll keep the details like scarce for privacy. But someone like left a server after joining it like 5 minutes before, and they like were like, "Oh, my final message is like, do what you can for trans people, donate to causes." But they said it like, you know, you guys have to do what you can for trans people, and I was like, "Oh, honey, none of us are fucking cis here." Like, good message, correct like ideology. You are speaking to us like we are all just cis.
Uh-huh.
And
That's true.
I guarantee you we were not.
Not a single
Not,
person in
not
this
for
VC is
nothing,
cis.
but it was
I
a
guarantee it.
Danganronpa server. There's no straight people
There's
there.
no straight people there.
You exude
no
enough
people
T-boy
there.
swag.
Wait, who exudes T-boy swag?
You, T-corn.
Okay,
You,
let's
T-Corn.
do some
That's
let's do
awesome.
some voice warm ups.
I don't remember.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Hey, Burby and
Fifth
okay,
fifth chord harmony. Beat
Tor
flat
and
scale.
Zephyr have a conversation at the same time. Port and Ilmote have a conversation at the exact same time.
At the
And then I'm
exact
gonna do
same
some,
time.
and then I'm gonna do some scene
Give
setting
us
at the exact
topics.
same
Give
time.
us
About
topics.
what?
No. Give us topics. You have to give us
Silverman's
topics.
dead. LOL.
Yeah, you guys want to talk about you talk about the book that you just got and how there's a hole in it, and then you guys talk about the weather, but like you have nothing else to talk about talking about the weather.
Wait, okay. Who's talking about what with who?
Zephyr.
Go.
What was that?
What?
That's it.
Shut the fuck up.
We're rusty. It's been 2 months.
Yeah, we can tell Sir Doc.
Okay.
That's what we're doing this for. That's what we're
Fuck
keep going.
you.
Keep going.
Okay, Port talking to Ilmote about the weather, but disinterested. Like you can't come up with a conversation topic that you
She's
actually want to
interested,
talk
like
about.
she's too busy thinking about her dead brother.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna do some scene setting.
And we're doing this at the exact same time?
Yeah, all at the
Actually,
same time for
Flip
warm up.
through of the Son and
Get
the Sister
talking.
book.
Okay.
Oh, T-Corn, I'm gonna bring one of your books back, so I can give it to you when I'm in New York.
What? What book?
T-Corn, I'm talking to T-Corn, the fucking
Yeah.
Son and Sister book. The flip book.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring one back for you.
Okay, I thought I like lent you a book. I'm like, what?
No, you don't read.
Yeah, that's why I got confused.
Crosscode game art book.
God, I would never lend that out.
Yeah,
Hell no.
truly.
Can you give it to me?
All right, ready?
Fuck you.
Is everybody
Okay.
ready? Okay,
Yeah.
set, go. You
Zephyr,
come
look
upon
at this
a
fucking
swampy
book.
cottage
Oh.
in the middle of an enchanted mushroom forest.
What did they do to it? It's not even a book. It's got a hole through the middle. Look at this. He'll
On
like, put
the-
it up in his
Somebody eat it
hand.
On the swampy
A
mushroom
big ass
cottage.
rat ate
Look,
that.
I
look at
normally
this. He'll like
like
stick his
Dark.
fist through the hole. in the
Fogged
book.
windows
Your
glow
wrists are
orange
tiny.
with
What the
candlelight
fuck
from
is
deep
this?
inside.
You're gonna pull up
Do
an
I have-
scanner
do I just
and
have small
fucking
hands?
start-
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
look,
they
look,
have
look,
horns, too. They
Try-
have banner and
You'll
the
like,
sun
flip
That's
it
your
open and you'll
big
go like-
adorns
Look, if you
sprout.
flip it over.
There's like
I love
fucking
this.
Subway Surfer videos where there's like 20,000 things going on.
Dude, at the fucking end of one of the finals that someone did in my grade, because we went to the showing, right? And they showed everyone's finals, and during the credits, when they were like doing the credits, they put Subway Surfer gameplay on the side so that everyone would stay for the credits.
That is so fucking funny.
Holy shit.
So good.
Oh my God.
Okay. I think I'm ready. That was a good one.
Can I just say, if there is anything to make an animatic of, holy shit.
I don't know if I was on the same page as T-Corn, but I think we started talking about Star Rail at some point.
We did. I asked if Port was gonna. I asked if Port was going to pull on the next banner.
Okay,
Oh my
see,
God.
I had Port say she was gonna pull for Sela if she could get her, might spend some cash on it. I think
Holy shit.
I think Port would absolutely gamble on a gotcha game and lose. I would never learn.
And lose.
And lose.
Yeah.
You lose by playing, my brother in Christ.
She gambled on her brother and lost too.
All right.
I'm gonna go
I think
blow
it's
my
time
nose.
for.
Okay.
I think it's time for actual deep.
I'm gonna go blow up an underground cavern and cause my teammate to.
It's
be
been
crushed in
20
it.
minutes. It's been 20 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and-
Nemo,
Where we
you
left
need to do
off.
the thing that teachers do for like fifth graders, where they're like, no, not that. Oh my God.
Okay. You sit amongst.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, T-Corn. Get your head in the game. This isn't.
Well,
this
yeah.
isn't
I
a.
can't hear you get your head in the game without thinking of fucking High School Musical.
That's why I just said Wildcats.
Oh my God.
I'm like- Okay. You sit here at the world's library, surrounded by a nomadic band of travelers whose movement revolves around the storage of written texts and its distribution to those who are willing to learn. People from every walk of life, mostly refugees, twist around you like little bookshelves of their own. Last time, you were each allowed to ask and be answered one question. And you were also supposed to figure out how many potions of healing you guys wanted to buy, but you didn't do that. So
We
We're-
did.
We did. Sir Dog forgot.
Each of us
I
got
forgot.
two.
I didn't even fucking remember that
I'll-
we were buying
I'll
things.
kill
We
you
got
all.
two.
I love
No,
you.
we didn't get two.
How much am I
One.
subtracting
I got two.
from my money
You
and
had-
how
you had
many
one
am I
from last
gaining?
time.
Oh, that's
Me?
right.
No, we use that. Wait, didn't we use that potion during the fight?
I think so.
I don't know.
I used my potion, and I believe I also used
I used
Sir
my
Dog,
potion.
your potion. Yeah, because I was getting you revived, and then
Yeah, I
we
only
had
Zephyr
to use one of
used
your
the-
potions.
Zephyr also used her potion on me.
I did.
I only have one potion. I didn't have one before, so
You might have just came with one because you're new.
no, I didn't.
Okay,
I'm
I tried.
gonna be real with you guys. I got about 3 paragraphs of writing for this session. I'm gonna
that's
twist
a
this
lot.
into a masterpiece.
Yeah.
All right.
It already is, Nemo.
How
Thank
much
you.
is a potion of healing?
It's
Just
on
like a
here.
standard one?
400?
100 gold.
Never mind.
400? Did you say?
No, 100. No, I was lying. I have no idea.
I thought it
Oh.
was 400.
I know what Nemo's planning behind the DM screen. He's got a menu. He's got 3 menus open right now.
He's thinking about what he's ordering for
3
dinner.
Different, he's got
Nemo-
3
I
possible
already know
taverns
Nemo
he can
ordered-
send
he
us
ordered
to.
It's 50
Chick-fil-A.
gold.
God.
Nemo ordered
He-
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah,
Did you really?
No.
yeah. He thinks the
Fred,
homophobia
dude.
makes it taste better.
First this and now the Harry Potter stuff. What?
think you
Where
said
does
that
it
in the
end
wrong
with you?
We're
Shut
gonna
the
kill
fuck
you.
up.
This, but first the Harry Potter.
Okay, I had 225 gold. I'm gonna subtract 100 of that to get 2 potions. That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Just updating Nemo so he's not like, where did
I'm
this
gonna
come
call
from?
him
Okay.
Mote.
So, anyways,
Okay. Bring
Okay.
Silverman back after. Put them through a revolving door.
I think it's really funny that I just said, okay, you guys, it's too late to talk about the potions. Let's just move on. And then you like started arguing about the potions immediately, and then started
I
updating
didn't
your
start
inventory
arguing.
and buying stuff.
I heard
It's
how
too late,
much
guys. It's too late to start playing D&D. Haha. So like, shut the fuck.
Okay. So how about just a little bit of internal monologue from people? I just
Okay.
want to get you guys in the mindset and actually do
Okay.
warm up instead of whatever the fuck that thing was earlier.
Yeah. that
Um,
fucking nightmare.
if you guys want to turn it into exterior monologue or whatever, that's good. But I just kind of want to know what is each person thinking about, and you don't have to be
Okay.
super explicit or give away any like secret motives or anything, but I just kind of want to, you know, poke around in your guys' heads a little bit. Does anybody want to go first, or else I'll select volunteers?
I'll go first.
Select volunteer. Oh.
Ilmut is not really thinking about too much complicated stuff right now because he's trying to just get everyone like oriented and figure out where they're gonna go. But he is putting a little bit of thought into how he's gonna help the group.
He's like, oh, they need so much therapy.
Yeah.
These bastards are traumatized as fuck. That's what's going through his head.
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
Alright, so what goes next?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Since you know you asked for volunteers.
He's not Sir Dog here. He's Tor Soleil. Pushes up glasses.
Pipe, Sir Dog.
All right, Tor. Go.
Yeah. Oh. I'll be real. I've
What?
kind of mostly forgotten what Tor's been thinking about because it's been 2 months. I
Just
think
make
his
new shit
brain-
up. That's
He
exactly
didn't-
where
yeah,
I'm at.
brain
Just
is
make
a
new
little-
shit up.
Yeah, making new shit up. Well, there is one thing, which is what this was segueing into. There is one thing that's been on his mind, and that is he feels very ineffective in fights. Also, he got completely shit on by like 3 bees,
True.
which
Those
is kind
bees
of
were tough.
embarrassing for him.
Those bees
had
are really
hands.
tough. Yeah.
Listen,
Those bees had hands.
Yeah.
the bees may have had hands, but it's still embarrassing to get your ass kicked by an insect. To be real.
Also
Yeah.
fair.
Be real.
Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Torso like slits Elmote's throat.
Okay, and
Oh, T-Card.
But,
Better get your third character sheet.
I'm just gonna bring Puppet into this campaign.
Oh my god.
I love that guy. Anyway,
would.
so yeah, he's thinking about maybe not getting his ass kicked and how he can do that, which
Yeah.
maybe is getting a better weapon. Also any weapon,
Yeah.
Put a shirt on.
like getting a spell focus or something,
Yeah.
or seeing if he can find out how to make an object into a spell focus, just because that's cooler.
Well, like your necklace.
What? No, like the fucking little token he has of Silverman who got crushed into dust in front of him. Asshole.
Token of Silverman.
The fucking broken
fucking-
keychain. I
alright,
bring
that's-
this up every time. Every time you forget that I have
It's
it.
such an irrelevant item.
To you.
To you.
Damn.
Well, that's 'cause I'm dead. So
That's so fucked up.
coke.
You've gotta stop the cope bit. I don't like it.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna... Port. You're the master RPer among us here. You gotta pull it
Among
back.
Us.
Stop.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna cry.
there is a large part of Port that has. I described a flame going out in Port, and that still stands. She's a lot more mellowed out than she would normally be, and that kind of slight kindling came alive when she saw Emote and had felt threatened. So she kind of like forced herself back into that role. But now that things have calmed down again, it's like that kindling has gone out. And despite this, from the exterior, you can still tell that there's something like humming underneath Port. It's not a fire anymore, probably more akin to some kind of electricity. Like, in the way that a refrigerator hums but does not light up until you open it, there's something inside of her, and it is humming, but you cannot see it yet. Because she is walls up, just very like, not even walls up pretending to be okay. She is just walls up because she's hollowed out externally. There's no expression on her face of anything. It is like she's completely shut down. So she's thinking a lot, but she's presenting nothing outwardly.
Okay.
Is this Harry Potter music?
What?
It's just on your brain today, isn't it?
We're gonna get DMCA.
God. Not again!
We're gonna get that. DMCA would be kind. We're gonna get sued.
We're gonna get sued!
Anyways. Sir Doc, I couldn't help but notice you posted like a little bit of artwork there. You want to walk us through it?
What? Huh? This is
Say no.
something.
You don't have to say. You don't have to say yes.
Do you mind
That's
sharing
actually
with the
true.
class? Passing notes, I see.
I made this like all the way back after session 2 ended,
All the
and
way
it was
back.
just yeah, like 2 months. That's all the way back. Ooh,
Don't take him
you're making
seriously.
me
Don't take him
upset today.
seriously.
You're making me upset today, T-Corn.
Do not take him seriously. He's
I'm
been
gonna start killing
toxic
off your
lately.
characters for real.
He's been toxic lately.
He's been. No, you know why? Because you're playing fucking Warframe.
I was just wondering
Oh,
if you
that's
could
true.
He's
sort of
enjoying Warframe.
read it aloud.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Anyway, oh, wow, I even forgot about the lead I had for Tor. So this is basically, these are 3 different like paths that I kind of figured, because we've had a lot of like tie-ins lately, specifically last session with all the shit that we found. So I kind of drew, since we were at a crossroads, I drew out the 3 different things I saw we could pursue. That's the stuff that's related to Tor, the stuff that's related to Zephyr, and the stuff that's related to Port. With Tor, you have the little piece of paper that he found in the in those stupid fucking books, that has the symbol of his patron seen above, and the word Terran on the back, which I assume to be a country. I think that's what it was, right? Terran's a country, right?
Yeah, that is a country.
And then we have the book with the giant hole in it. From what we can make out inside of the book, it was someone who like paralleled Tor in a lot of ways, but like had the same dreams. But there were some noticeable divergent like things where like at a certain point he stopped having the same dreams. Yada yada yada. Excuse me, I've been under the weather recently.
Oh no,
Oh.
cover me.
Sorry, I
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
Fuck.
Shut the fuck off.
I need to be in a drink. 1 second.
Okay.
Guys, look at me. I'm so ugly.
You are so toxic today.
Dude, not as toxic as the fucking contaminants I'm coughing off. God damn.
Dude, I put a meme in low res memes, by the way.
It's really good.
I don't believe you.
That's pretty good. I enjoy that.
I had to edit the swarm to have the little boxing gloves.
That's awesome. Thank you.
But yeah, the journal ends with them vaguely saying that they found something in the oldest place in the world. So wherever the fuck that is, that's cool. Then Zephyr's things relates to Lumicia's, Lumicia plural, but specifically Lumicia's whole like font of magic that's I believe in Ashland. And I'm not sure how common that knowledge is, but it seems to be valuable if we ever want to like kind of like get back at Lumicia for all the fucked up shit they've done to Zephyr.
I think we found out that what Zephyr was specifically involved in is kind of lesser known even to a lot of Lumicians.
Yeah. Also that there are no recorded survivors of the flame
Yeah,
that's
no
pursuing us. So
no,
it kind of
like-
puts a time limit on things
Yeah,
if we look at it
there's-
in that light.
there's Lumician refugees, but there are no survivors or escapees of the sacrifice. No sacrifice escapees.
Also related to Zephyr is the magical mark on her back. We don't know what the magic is still. We still haven't
Some
figured
kind.
that out. Excuse me. And also the necklace, it not that it's an issue right now because we buried that bitch under the ground and left, but it got really red hot and like something related to Tor, or at
Yeah,
least
he's a wet
the
blanket.
energy the energy surrounding Tor muted it briefly. And then Ports, I don't remember this too much because this is the later part of the VOD and it's been a couple months, so forgive me if I don't get
Somebody
these
didn't
details
rewatch
accurate.
VOD.
I didn't get that far because I only did it in I only started watching 2 days ago. Anyway,
Gee, I
If
also
you
did
want
that.
me to explain it, I actually have in a rare turn of events remember something.
Yes,
yo,
yes.
do it, please. Take it
Rowan
from me.
memory moments. So Port on her journeys before even this campaign started had heard of monsters in the sea, I believe to the north and the south near the mountainous area. So when she was kind of told to go look for stuff, she kind of looked around that. And when she did find something, she found a journal detailing an encounter with a monster that had brought them to a place that is known as the Astral Sea. So she just kind of has a journal and a hope. I mean, she can't bring the journal with her because you can't take books out of here, but she has that knowledge now that these monsters are real, are dangerous, and yeah, she's a pirate, so that sounds like a challenge.
Did it explicitly
Yippee.
say the Astral Sea? I thought we just assumed
It didn't, but I like that a lot, so I'm gonna roll with it.
That's the exact same thing that I wasn't sure if it explicitly said the Astral Sea. I was kind of basing that one off the graphic, but I
Yeah.
like that because I also know when Sir Dog first sent this to me, it didn't say Starbound Voyage. I just misread it because it said the Astral Sea. So the funniest kind of part about this is that it's really worked through a series of misconceptions.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
supposed to
just how
say
it goes.
starboard.
Yeah,
like-
but I wrote
but,
back Starbound, and he goes,
Starbound, my favorite game.
It does look like Starbound.
yeah. He's good. That says Starboard, but I like Starbound
Well,
more.
technically,
And I
this
go,
image is a
oh.
revised one, but yeah, I think it was the initial visuals from Nemo, and then we were like, that's space, and then we were like, what's a cool name for space, and we were like, the Astral
I
Sea.
hate to break it,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's actually just called the Astral Sea in D&D.
Is it?
Is it? Is that real?
I'm pretty sure
Uh-oh.
it is.
We really
That can't
thought we
be
were
real.
cracking this case wide open.
Damn.
No. No, it's called the astral plane, but I think that's different.
Same shit.
Very
different
different.
I think you should shit yourself.
flavor. Okay.
Anyways,
Shut yourself
Alright.
now.
And
I
then,
didn't-
and then Bert?
yeah, I need my what is she thinking? I got a mint right now.
Yeah.
Right now she is sitting. What's it called? After everything that happened, I think in my head I'm just seeing Zephyr sitting on the ground, and just kind of like plop down, like arms to her side, just kind of. She looks completely empty-headed, just kind of staring, and what's going through her head right now is just, what next? What the fuck do I do? And she's just,
frick, man?
it's it she's just trying to figure out what next is just completely coming up, and they say she just looks super, just absolutely lost right now. Yeah.
All right.
Fucking go.
So, question, guys: which lead do we want to pursue?
I think in character you should have this discussion.
I thought we already.
That is.
I was gonna say I think we did because I remembered being surprised about how many people voted for Port. So I was like,
Yeah, we
oh
all voted
shit.
For ports.
Oh,
we?
cool. I was
I didn't
gonna
watch
suggest
that
Port
part.
anyway, so I guess I just forgot.
I forgot that part too.
Excellent.
Let me.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Oh wait, there's an actual earlier message where I go, what did you mean when you said Port's Astral Sea thing? And Tyler goes, the monster thing. And Sir Dog, you were like, yeah, everyone got kind of info that's big enough to start pursuing as a party. I was like, is it the monsters? Where did the astral part come from? Kirby does say they said Astral Sea though.
Ass.
Ruby said ass.
Yes.
Kirby did say ass.
Ruby, I'm calling the cops.
Oh.
Who said that? What the fuck?
Who said that?
All right.
Where am I?
Who said
Where
that?
am
This
I?
reminds me of that time we were supposed to play D&D.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that too.
Do you guys want to
Who are
just sort of RP, do a brushed RP of okay, we're gonna go see now.
feel
'Cause
like
I don't remember
we
you guys doing it in
should-
character.
I don't remember us doing it in character either.
Yeah, I don't think we
We
did
didn't
it in
do it
character.
in
I think we've.
character.
Okay.
We
Unless do it in
voted on
character.
it out of session.
Yeah, do it in
Yeah.
character. Bring it up. Go.
Good work,
I
guys.
poke you with a stick.
Well, I don't mean to be rude, Port, but you are the one with the knowledge.
You have
Zephyr-
10 seconds until
Zephyr
I
not
summon
catatonic
something.
right now.
reported it to other people. She'll
Well,
like
then
hand over
report
the
it.
journal to everyone else.
Roll a
The thing is,
d4.
when
Whoever gets it has to start.
we all roll a d4.
No, Nemo.
All right.
Nemo roll a d4. Whoever gets has to
But
start.
you have to
RP.
assign us all numbers.
No, just go by chronological.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna sort monsters by
Chronological.
CR level of 5.
Oh my god.
Like wait, chronological, like the order we were born.
No.
No, like the order we're in the call in.
All right, we got
Oh.
10.
Okay, Port will hand the journal over to everyone else to kind of like look over, but because she's kind of like hollowed out externally, she's not like making conversation about it, and you guys can just like be like, they read it over. You don't
Is
have to
there-
actually like fucking roll shit, I'm assuming. Unless Nemo wants to make us do a reading roll.
Is everybody like together right now?
I thought so. I don't know, I assumed.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Okay, we're all in a
Yeah,
circle right
bad
now. Port's
assumption.
passing the
We're all
journal
sitting
around the
crisscross
circle.
applesauce right?
Nightmare blunt rotation.
Yeah, no, it's true.
What are you looking up?
Emo,
What?
you didn't know that they released official Minecraft mods.
What are
We're
you
getting
looking
off
up,
topic.
Nemo?
Don't get on this topic.
Don't get on this topic. Don't get on this topic. I gotta delete it. I gotta delete it. I gotta delete it. I gotta delete it. Okay. Oh no, the word Minecraft is still there. I gotta get rid of that too. Okay.
I have the image.
No!
Who wants it?
Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it.
I do.
All right, we're all sitting in a circle. Port is handing the
I'm sitting
journal
in
to
my
us.
chair.
Around, I don't give a fuck.
Ilmo takes in a chair. Everyone else is on the floor.
He has special privileges. He's a
He's
member.
the teacher. It's story time.
I'm gonna make you guys fight a blaze if you don't get on track here.
Holy shit! Please, we've all looked at the book.
Port has
Someone
the book to
initiate.
Tor.
Oh wow! What is this?
A journal from a seafarer.
Anything significant about it? Like what page?
I don't know how much of this book Fort read. All of them.
Just make up a page number. All of them?
Yeah, it's a journal, like a diary writing about monsters and astral seas and stuff.
But monsters in astral sea, like this, like the stars?
Sometimes when people haven't been to the more beautiful ends of the waters, they think they're seeing something great, but they're just seeing the water.
So, this person encountered monsters on the sea.
The monsters are more of what I'm interested in.
Okay. I'll take your word that the astral sea part isn't that important then.
Off table, Port hasn't heard anything about like astral seas, right? So she's inclined to just think that someone's fucking experiencing beautiful waters for the first time, and she kind of thinks it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's because I figured that's a solid route. If she hasn't heard of it, she's kind of like haughty like that, where she's like, "Of course, I would have heard of it."
Does what's it called? Does the World's Library allow us to take copies of books?
If we
No,
transcribed
I
it
don't think-
ourselves,
Yeah, if you transcribe it yourselves, I think you can.
but that would take a while.
Yeah. Well,
If you are a member of the library, you can take out books. So Ilmote can take the book.
okay,
Can I get a
yeah.
library
So
card?
I guess yeah, we'll have Ilmote use his library card, and we'll check out this book for a while. Well, I think this is a good thing to investigate for a while. I mean, we need to lay low for a bit. I think we can all agree on that. And worst case scenario, we end up chasing ghosts for a whole like couple weeks on the sea. I think
Port kind of
this
looks
is
a
the
little
perfect-
pointed at Tora when he talks about ghosts.
Okay.
Her brother's one of those now.
bro. Oh, dude, Port is reaching for that one.
She's she's grieving. He died like
He
2 days
died
ago.
like
She's
two,
grieving.
not even
That
2
is-
days ago, like a day ago.
That's true.
He died
but, like,
yesterday.
okay, fine.
And now you're like,
Taurus
let's
is-
go chase ghosts, and she's like, haha, you're hilarious.
That's not. That's
Continue reading.
obviously not what he. Anyway,
Obviously, to a rational mind, she's grieving. You know what grief does to people?
Tor is blissfully, woefully ignorant to the look
Has
that
never
anybody
lost
shoots his
something
way.
before.
Go on.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Ah,
Just
you should cope.
it's so funny. Sorry, I don't mean to
Dude,
pause,
his
but
voice
it's
is
so
just turning into
funny.
pirate voice.
It is.
It's so funny. Like imagine saying, "Oh, you've never lost something before," and like pointing at the guy who's like literally a head, arms, and legs.
She didn't say he's never lost anything. I just fucking was joking around with that. Port is just like touchy because of the fact that, you know, like, oh, we're chasing ghosts
Yeah,
and like
it's
fresh.
fine. Don't
it's
worry.
a
Don't worry.
fresh wound. She's like, oh, okay, I'll have some salt with that wound too then.
Anyway, Tor is blissfully ignorant to anything anybody does to him, just in general, and is gonna continue on about his wild goose chase idea. Well, what does the party think? I mean, I feel like that was the whole proposal. Do we want to just go out on the sea for a couple weeks and look for monsters?
Zephyr just kind of blankly just like nods her head like slowly, like she's not even there.
We can't have the
He'll-
whole party be abs.
He'll look towards Il. So,
First sessions after 2 months breaks are so fucking hard.
nobody wants a talking character.
I don't not want a talking character, but it just doesn't make sense for Zephyr to know what to say right now.
We just had a time skip and we've already decided we're on the boat. We're going to investigate.
If I do that, it'll cut everything out. I
Do
put
you
in a
guys
beautiful
want
forest.
to go
Is this-
search
is
for
this-
monsters? Yes
Is this
or no?
what you wanted, Nemo? Wait, hold up. It would cut everything out? Do you consider this valuable?
Yes.
We have to see how broken we are.
Scuffle more.
Zephyr nods her head slowly.
Okay. Tor will turn towards Il with an expectant look on his face. You're in the circle
Yeah, I
full
know,
of
I know.
people.
You are the worst today.
I know, it's just
Ticorn.
fun with
You are an asshole. We only have like 3 hours. You can't make 5 of it being what? Bit.
Zephyr gets up.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say something, but now I'm distracted from the pipe sound.
Oh my god. Zephyr
Please, guys.
Zephyr gets up and
Please.
starts walking back to the cart as soon as they've decided what to do.
I mean, Ilma's
Yeah.
not really voting on this. He's kind of just gonna help out with whatever you guys want.
Well, you're part of the group now. You have to. Would you rather do this, or does something else look more interesting to you? Your input is valuable.
I'm just here to go with the flow.
His input said he doesn't have any.
Think
Let's
of
go.
me more as a chaperone.
Tor will
Oh,
throw
a
his hands up and go, "Fine."
babysitter.
So that's 3 votes for. All right, let's do it then. I'm gonna head back to the boat now. And he's gonna start walking off.
We are in a cart. We have not
We are-
gone to the boat
we
yet.
We are in the world's library.
You said you're going
Did
back
we-
to the boat.
Didn't we sail directly to the world's library? Am I stupid?
No, we took a
Have
cart.
I forgotten? We took a cart.
I remember this because Port was like, "Ugh, leaving my boat behind."
Yeah, we're in a
Ugh,
cart.
Fine. I'm going back to the cart then. Ooh, semantics.
Carts and boats are pretty different.
Ticorn, do you
By
have
the
on the
time-
map where we are, or no?
I'm pretty sure I do.
We're
I sent it to
in-
you, like 3 different times.
I know, but
Fucking-
that was 3
we're in
months
Nova.
ago.
Yeah,
I
don't
found it.
remember.
We're at the tip of Nova.
Yeah, we're in Nova.
I'm gonna
Nova
copy
Scotia.
the link and I'm gonna paste the link.
Oh, sorry.
There goes.
I drank water and I just had a mint.
Alright.
What's going on?
Haha,
Everybody
that's
back in-
really
everybody
a
back in
really
the car?
good meme. I wonder what that's from. Anyways, so we're all y'all are, I would say, I mean, fairly beachside. We could time skip to a boat.
Okay.
Holy
Alright.
hell. Oh,
Wow, to the whole boat. Did we get this poor kid?
Gathering the journal and saying goodbye to the Grand Wizard King. Grand Wizard King, goodbye. Safe
Oh, I forgot about
travels.
this guy. Did Mote rent out the book, or are we leaving that?
You can take it with him.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it would be cool if, like, in between every kind of arc, we come back and swap books.
That would be
actually
good.
Pretty cool.
That would be
And
cool.
this is like our fucking interlude area.
Okay.
It's like the hub. It's like a hub.
Are you guys
Yeah.
gonna try to send a message, or are you just gonna just roll to the next place?
Port has no one to send messages to anymore that isn't
Um,
directly near her, so no.
What's it called? Are we going to tell Greenwich anything?
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that.
Yeah, Greenwitch's fucking like son is probably like. Are we gonna go directly to him, or are we gonna?
I think our plan was we would go to him first, and then we would go explore.
Yeah, it was.
Whatever.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. Port's
This
gonna
is-
be pretty mad at Greenwich for unjustifiable reasons.
Yeah.
This is going to be a rough conversation. Come on, party. Let's go to Birch Rock.
That's my warning to Nemo, because
Yeah.
I still remember at one point Nemo was like, "Yeah, Port was yelling at NPC," and even I was getting scared, and I still feel so bad about that.
No, it's so good. Please.
really
Oh my
funny.
god.
Sir Doug, you said the same thing.
I can't wait for us to say goodbye to Joe forever.
Has the party decided that we're going back to Greenwich yet, or do we still need to bring that up? Because what's it called? I do think
How about we
I do think it would be interesting to see Port's reaction to hearing that we still need to go talk to Greenwich.
How about
That would be
we don't do another 10-minute bit
That is
where we
true.
all shuffle around awkwardly
Yeah,
trying to
what
figure
if
out
we
how to
just decided
initiate?
something?
That's
and we
true.
just go and do it, and then we'll see how Port reacts.
I can
When
give
it
you a little
happens.
piece of the flavor of it when people were like, "Let's go to Greenwich." She would be like, "Yeah, let's go tell him that his son killed my brother.
True.
Let's go back with one of us missing and see how he reacts."
Well, no,
and it's gonna
that's-
be very like bitey and
Well,
venomous.
no,
Yeah.
it was technically you guys that killed Silver.
If Imote said this, you know how fast Port would jump him.
That's me saying, not almost hey.
Oh,
So-
I know. That's why I said that out of character as well.
So where are we fast forwarding to? Are we fast forwarding back to Birch Rock to give Greenwich the news? Or are we fast forwarding somewhere else?
I'm just gonna ban
fast-
out of
yeah.
context for a couple minutes. I gotta force you guys into it
Okay.
to say what you just said, but in character now.
Before we go,
Everything we just said.
That's out of context. That's out of character. Shut up.
Before we go back, on the sea and go exploring and stuff, we should probably, tie up our loose end with Greenwich and, resolve that just so he doesn't think we're dead.
Yeah, let's go
'Cause
tell him
less-
that we're not dead.
I mean, yeah.
That we're not. I'm sure he'd love to hear it.
I mean, I didn't mean it like fucking that. I mean, like, he gave us
For his
money
great
and
assist.
stuff.
He's floundering.
This is in character for Tor, so this makes sense.
Por's dead
I-
people joke counter is slowly rising against his will.
I mean, like, he gave us like funding and stuff. If he could help us more.
I'm sure he'd
He's
love
still-
to help us, just like
We
his
have to get
son
the
helped
life
us.
the life insurance payment for Silver.
He at least needs to
We
know.
cannot keep doing jokes. We need to get into RP.
He at least deserves to know that his son is gone, right? Like,
Yeah, let's tell him that his son's not gone, but is instead a vile human being who got what came to him. And God knows with that kind of magic.
we don't need to tell him the specifics. Like, we could just say that we were too late. I don't think he'll particularly care for the description.
Let's put this on the back burner for now.
So, I take it it's a no on Birch Rock.
Let's put that off.
No, it's a yes. I think we should go to him.
Are they in the cart?
Shoot a look like are you bullshitting? I can't read this.
Are we in the cart or are we on the
Ruin
boat?
This man's life.
I'm gonna say currently you guys are on the boat.
Okay, that's what
let's
I
say.
thought. Zephyr.
You can feel the soft hum of the living boat beneath your feet.
Dude, I imagine the more Port gets mad, the more it kind of like makes noises as if it's a cat trying to purr to calm someone down from an anxiety attack.
Yeah,
But
Zephyr.
it has like the complete inverse response as it's like
Well,
a
it's, like,
low
shaking.
rumbling that's
Yeah.
like getting more intense as Port picks up in
Yeah.
intensity.
There's
That's
genuinely
fucked up.
nothing funnier to me than this boat having cat mannerisms.
I assume that during their argument, Port and
It's my
Tor were kind of getting like
emotional
closer and
support
closer to each other, and like
Port doesn't
threatening-
back down.
I want to say that Zephyr gets up and kind of like what's it called, like softly, kind of like what's it called, pushes them apart, not like forcefully, but just kind of like getting in between them, and it's just like, we're going to Birch Walk. Let's just get it out of the way.
Let's go.
All right, set a course. Yay, we did it, guys. We got through one character interaction.
5 nights, the players sailed across the sea. Anxiety
Alright, we'll play
was
for every single day.
okay. Day 1, they didn't have any
can't, I
boats
can't!
locked up.
I
Day
love
2,
crabs.
the hunger grows. Day 3, crab. Day 4, the hunger grows. Day 5, they arrive on shore.
What about the enormous Leviathan battle we had on day 3?
No. That's day
Huge.
7.
That's the crab.
Oh, I see. It was just a shadow casted by the crab.
You giant
We were all
crab.
crabs on this blessed day.
Anyways, we're back in Birch Rock. We're back at Birch Rock. We're back at Birch Rock, Rand. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Yeah,
We're back.
Yeah.
I don't think the
Yeah.
library usually sends people out here super often. So Ilmote will be taking a lot of notes.
Yeah. Zephyr hops off of the boat and
Yeah.
it's kind of just like what's it called? Waiting for the. She's still very much like this entire time looked very just out of it. Not even angry, just looks like shockingly like lost.
There we go.
All right, let's get a move on.
Yep.
Let's go.
Planting your feet on the shore that started this adventure, you glance and see the spot where you first encountered Port. And though the amount of people with you that are setting these new fresh footprints has not changed, you can't help but notice the lack of one set of footprints, as you have not come back with all the people you set out with initially. You've seen many amazing things so far, but none of it matters in comparison to what you've lost. Making your way to the Greenwich estate, you pass by the guards, even less now than there were before, and enter a dingy, a lot less wealthy seeming, much smaller seeming warehouse and dock.
Is Greenwich anywhere in sight?
Making your way inside of his large building, taking the path that you have taken several times, both in rapid egress and in rapid ingress, I guess, while chasing down Zephyr long ago. You make your way up to the rooms filled with the smell of cooking, the green library, and Joe.
Zephyr immediately actually drops her bag and runs up to Joe and just hugs him.
Oh my god, it's you guys. I didn't know you guys were gonna come back. It was a long time with no letters or anything. I'm so glad to
God,
see you're all okay.
Sorry. We got kind of held
so
up.
good to see a familiar face.
You guys holding down the fort here?
Yeah, technically I think I'm still a prisoner, but that's okay. I just have to stay inside, so I've spent a lot of time cooking.
Zephyr lets go of him, and what's it called? Kind of what's the word? Gets herself together, like clears her throat.
The boat never came back. Timbers washed ashore. I thought you didn't make it.
We had some trouble on the way.
And some help.
That is an understatement in terms of trouble, but we made it through.
What's cooking?
Looking.
This is a Schmo specialty.
Oh, specialty.
He gestures at a large gray cube-like blob sitting in a pan. A lot of smoke is coming off of it. It smells a lot better than it looks.
It looks delicious.
Tor has wide eyes. It looks. Wait, hold on. Roll an insight.
All of
Anybody
us?
looking
All
at?
of us?
Are we going back to the Sir Dog eats everything bit?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
Like all of us insight.
Yeah, I would say
Oh.
all of us insight. Who the
Thanks.
fuck is Wisp?
That's a character for another campaign. I thought it syncs per server, but I
Server?
guess fucking not. That's epic. I'm really glad about that.
Dude,
I have
we,
to roll
we
it- I
turn
have to roll
around
this
and there's
part.
just
I
a
have
new
to-
person there. Who
I'm
the
not
fuck
gonna
are
roll
you?
this because I don't want to spoil my modifier because it might give you.
You could roll in
boost
private.
class.
Roll in your channel.
I'm glad mine is still shit as ever.
Tell us what you get.
11.
I got a 10.
I'm just gonna roll naturally, and then I'm gonna figure out how to swap my active character.
Yeah, there is a
Oh, of course,
look.
got nothing.
There is a look of bewilderment on Tor's face. But from what you know about Tor, just in all of your past experiences, keep him away. He's gonna try and eat that.
Zephyr puts a hand on his shoulder and just kind of pulls him away from it.
Hey, stop!
It's not done
What?
cooking.
It's not. I don't. Who said I wanted to eat that?
I know you.
It's a. Okay, first off, check yourself.
You're
asshole.
drooling. You check yourself.
No, I'm. He like what? He wants a little
I can
spittle
hear
from
that,
the
I can
corner of
hear
his
that,
mouth. Listen, it's a cube.
Aren't we all?
I've seen more appetizing vines of seaweed,
Um,
and I've eaten them too.
Joe
know
Schmo
that.
is like watching you guys say this, and he looks like he's gonna cry.
Ilmote will try the cube while
I'll-
they're arguing over whether or not he's gonna.
I
Okay.
wasn't sure it was finished.
Do you wanna? What would you roll here? What?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Is it a saving throw or just a flat check?
How quick
One
this thing
second.
is.
I gotta look at something.
Do I have poison? resistance? I
No,
don't think I do.
it's not poison. It's venomous. It bites.
It's venomous. Oh my
I gotta
god.
look at a character sheet. I forget what all the skills to roll from are. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Okay, I would like you to roll.
I'm just doing a quick check to see.
Perception.
Okay, cool. I have port
Perception.
back up. Cool, cool.
Perception.
Yes.
Is that all of us? Sorry, I was switching ports sheet over.
No, just him.
I got an 18.
Okay, cool.
Okay. With an 18, you notice just before you go to try some that there's a peel.
Peel?
Just like a
You carefully unpeel the gray blob before trying a piece.
An onion. What the fuck?
An onion. A square onion.
What are you guys?
I think I've seen this thing.
It's like low saturation spam is what it looks like, but it also has a peel.
Oh my god.
How does it taste?
It tastes pretty good.
How is it?
He's gonna like keep chewing it. He's gonna like do that slow nod head, like yeah, it's pretty good.
Zephyr's going to try some.
Tor will look surprised for a second, and he'll kind of shrug his shoulders, and he'll walk up like, I mean, when in Rome.
It has
What's
a
Rome?
smoky taste, and
I
you
don't
can't
know,
quite
really.
decide if it tastes meaty or fruity, but it does taste good.
It's good.
What is this?
Food? I think.
What? I would hope.
You've eaten non-food items. That shouldn't concern you.
Well, it concerns me, but Joe,
That's
what is
surprising.
this?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. You see, I cook more than I eat, so I just use the leftovers and incorporate it into the next meal, so... This is generations of different meals combined into one.
Tor will kind of raise his eyebrow at that, like,
All of that?
how long have you been stockpiling for this?
It's all expired.
Joe?
How long ago did you leave?
How long? Oh my god.
Holy hell.
Each meal
Tor
uses a
is-
little bit of the leftovers from the last meal.
Well,
It's like 1% from day one, little more for the next day.
It's exponential?
It's exponential.
There's exponentially fresher food every day.
It tastes good.
1 second.
You should have seen it on day 3. It was terrible.
I'm glad we got to it when it was good.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah. Pardon me for I've just got to take a just excuse me. He leaves.
Zephyr hesitantly takes another bite.
You wanna, Sir Dog, which room do you go in?
Do I remember the layout from when I chased Zephyr around
know,
back
do
in
you?
season 1?
There's a left, a straight, and a right.
Right. My gut instinct.
Bad, you're going left.
I don't remember which way this is.
Oh,
I don't
so
think
it
you
was
guys ever went right.
So you weren't asking me, you were asking me.
I can do both at the same time. That's called being a DM. Okay. To the right,
anyway, if
you end
there's
up
a
in the
s-
master bedroom.
Cool. Is there a sink anywhere nearby?
Let that sink in.
No.
Damn. Is there a window?
Yes.
Okay, he's
What's
gonna
the
open a
window?
window and he's gonna go. And he's gonna like scrape it off his tongue and stuff.
Cope.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's
Or
awesome.
it's just watching this
That's
go
awesome.
down. Like,
Did you?
have you
follow
ever
me?
gone to the theater? No, just like not following you, but like the food and the conversation regarding
yeah,
that
yeah,
when
yeah.
we were with Joe, and it's just like, yeah, this might as well happen.
Zephyr goes over to Port with a spoonful or forkful of the food and offers it to Port.
So love stream
gonna-
scoop.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hold on. What's Port's wisdom? It's okay. I'm just gonna do a generalized wisdom check to see if she's smart enough to not do this.
I hope not.
Oh, why is my mom calling me? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Not again.
Just
This
like
happened
last
last session.
Oh, I'll see you guys all in 3 months.
Burns the hair of the
I'll see you
fetid
guys at
dog.
the next Buck stream.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you came back today.
Hmm. Wait a second. That's kind of interesting there, what you did. You rolled a 122, huh? Out of 20? That's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm back. I told my mom that I had to like fucking do something. But so she says hi, by the way.
Hi.
Oh my god! Port's like, I'm not fucking eating that. Port has seen a lot of bad food on the seas and knows most food poisoning when she sees it.
So she just does not take it.
She just shakes her head. She doesn't even say anything.
Zephyr shrugs and puts the forkful in her mouth, in her own mouth, not Port's.
Did you remember to peel it?
Like, here comes the airport.
She forgot this time.
That's a con save.
You hear a distinct crunching.
The peel is made from the oldest part. It's all no. The peel is the mold coating it.
He injects the fresh food into the very center, into the core, and it
Oh my
grows.
god.
You gotta get to the gooey center.
We've just
Guys
been
make me
doing like
fucking
15
violent.
minutes of fucking food RP.
Nemo, you did
This
this.
is what
I
you
know I
wanted.
did this!
You.
I did it for you!
Zephyr,
How many
Zephyr,
licks does it take to get to the center of a fucking Joe cube?
Zephyr finishes eating her forkful and, excuse me, goes to Joe and says, "Where's Greenwich?"
Don't you still have to do a con save?
Yeah, I wasn't mostly.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you ate it with the shell.
Oh, that's true.
you ate it with the crust.
The shell.
The shell.
Yeah, the
Made from
shell.
Dead bugs.
Ugh.
Whoa!
God.
No, we're wasting all our good rolls.
Stomach goes
Save
steel.
Silverman.
You don't even notice you're eating it.
It's like air.
Dude, with a roll like that, you would take a bite out of a banana and just keep chewing, like
Yeah.
with the peel on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I have a video
Pull
of
up
me
the
doing
video. Pull
that.
up the video.
It's in our
God
pins.
damn it.
Well, anyways, what is Joe's answer to my question?
He should be here any minute. The door opens. Hello, it's me. No wait, that's a different kid. That was good.
I missed it. Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Silverman
Hang on.
comes out of the
Alive.
Silverman comes out of the bathroom. He's like, "Hey guys, what's
What
up?"
exactly
Oh
are
my
you
God.
doing here?
He got left behind. We've been traveling with a fake.
Oh my god.
By the divine, you're back. He opens the door and there's stage applause as he comes on stage.
Stop.
Woo!
Okay.
Zephyr stops eating it at this point and goes over to him.
Yeah, at this point, Tor's walking back into the room.
Yeah. How's Port doing? Because Zephyr glances over at Port, kind of.
He's very mellowed out. Like, where in other times she took charge and held conversation, she is now, like, just so exhausted, almost. Like,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Like I said, there used to be a fire inside of her, and there's definitely some sort of, like, sign of activity, but there's not that
Initiative.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is my boyfriend in the room because I asked him if we could order Subway.
Nice. Zephyr will briefly glance at Tor and Ill as well to kind of assess, see how they're feeling.
He'll kind of shoot back a look of time to get it over with.
She
If you can
nods.
convey that in a look.
Yeah.
Greenwich is a little disheveled. his once extremely particular grooming, and clearly he had a high self-worth. It's kind of faded somewhat, and his spectacles sit off kilter on his nose. He adjusts them slightly, looking up at you with bated breath.
Zephyr takes a deep breath, kind of, what's it called? Kind of clenching her fists, and then says, "Sorry, I heard Rowan's boyfriend in the background, and I got
Sorry, he's
distracted."
ordering Subway, and then he watched me start googling all the fucking treasure chests in Honkai, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
It's okay. It's okay. She takes a deep breath, and she says, "Peter's a lost cause."
My son
that's-
is dead.
Your son's not.
Correct. No, Zephyr,
he's dead in
we
there.
saw him. He got, okay, so let's run it from the top. Shortly after setting sail on the Opera, our boat exploded, and, we ended up having to find a different ship to go, to Venta. We took care of the spy. That's mostly irrelevant now. Once we got to Venta, we tracked down the location of your son to a facility run by who we later found out was Hutch's brother. He was running experiments on trafficked peoples, and your son was his pet project. He kind of paused for a second trying to find the words. He was a monster. He
wasn't your son.
He tried killing without remorse. He was gone by the time we got to him, and by the time we left, well, there wasn't anything to try and recover. I'm deeply sorry.
See. He's going to swallow, seemingly choking back tears. And you're just going to see all of the life go out of this man. And he's just going to glassy-eyedly and clutch his fist at his side. See.
If it's any condolences to you, sir, the facility that we found your son in was destroyed on our way out. None of the knowledge that went into these experiments or the processes that made the experiments possible survived. Nothing like this will ever happen again. At least not in the same way.
I need some time.
I think that's for the best.
Joe, handle them. Hey, if you need me, I'll be in my quarters. And he's going to make his way past you. And through the doorway, you can see him sitting with his elbows at the window, looking out at the sea.
You're going to see Zephyr go back to the pot and what's it called, of the weird gray cube, and start stuffing her mouth with it. But you can also hear sniffles in between her eating, and you just kind of hear her peep up to excuse me, peep up to Joe like, it's good, it's really good.
You have to save half of it for the next match.
Like, spit it up.
Don't worry, that happened to me the first couple of tries.
Thank God for the comic relief. We almost had a heartbreaking moment.
Dude, there's more backstory to this fucking gray cube than there is in the entire.
Bro, I hate you. I hate you. But yeah, you just see kind of what's it called? She looks like she's just trying to kind of distract herself, but you can see there's clearly like tears welling up in her eyes.
Well, I suppose that settles that affair.
She quickly kind of like rubs her eyes and stops eating. And it's like, yep. Let's collect and get out of here.
Joe Schmo is going to walk over to a small chest and reach in and take out what looks like most of the money inside of it.
He gives us the empty chest.
Stop!
Just like that lockbox you guys carried around.
You could
Yeah.
Silverman
put
loved
Silverman's
carrying
body in
around
that.
Silverman loved carrying around lock boxes.
It's true, he had one on his back. It was very funky.
He's going to, one by one in turn, give each of you. Let's say 500 gold.
If he tries to pay
500?
Ilmote will turn down the payment because you didn't do anything.
Or we'll accept the payment in Ilmote's place as Silverman's living ancestor. Or not ancestor, living relative. I mixed up my words.
Ancestor!
Dude, that would have been rough. I mixed up my words.
That's a plot
Relative. I meant relative.
You know, the word sibling also.
Yeah, well,
Oh my god.
I think it's like
next of kin,
Eh,
maybe.
yeah, as his next of kin, she will happily accept money in his place.
That's
As he tries,
you're right.
as he goes one by one to each player, and eventually makes his way to Il Mote. Squinting at you for a second, he looks
Oh, no.
over to you guys with a questioning look on his face.
Tor will kind of clear his throat and go, Greenwitch's son was not the only person we lost in that facility.
Port won't even make eye contact with Joe. As terrible as it is, she just can't bear to. When people talk about Silverman, she doesn't look at anyone. She locks up.
Yeah.
Silverman?
You see Zephyr kind of just bite her cheek.
He's gone, Joe.
He was the best guard / dock worker I ever knew.
Yeah.
Tor will actually shed a tear and he'll go, fucking A.
Oh my god.
You held a service for him?
Not yet.
Port walks away. She can't fucking do this.
Well,
Hell of
Ilmote-
service.
Il-
Just
Ilmote
think about the
will-
fact that they can't recover the body.
Ilmote will follow Port to make sure that she's okay.
Is the body recoverable and lost at sea?
It's
Oh, he thinks we lost it on the boat.
No,
No,
he's
Now
he's,
Zephyr runs out.
in the
What do you mean?
Great,
There
just-
was a ceremony. He's definitely buried 6 feet under.
Just leave me with the trauma dump for Joe.
Zephyr after that question immediately runs out.
Yeah, he's still in that facility. I don't know. We could get him out. But we'll kind of look behind his shoulder to make sure that the other 3 aren't there.
Yeah, they're not there. Or Zephyr's not there.
Port walked out.
Yeah.
Okay,
She,
cool.
she wants fresh air.
Yeah. Tor will say
She doesn't like
"I'm
run
not
to
sh-"
leave, but she just can't. She feels smothered in buildings a lot
Yeah.
because she's used to being out unsafe.
He'll turn back and go, "Yeah, we could dig him out, but I'm not sure there would be much to dig up. He's one with the ground now, to say the least."
Jesus Christ.
See. Oh,
Listen. I know you and Silverman were close. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
I would have rather been by his side. I'm glad I was able to help you guys by staying here.
I'm just glad you're alive.
I heard you say that.
What do you mean?
Why are you death flagging him?
No,
What?
Well, I guess
No.
he's getting buried alive next.
No!
That's a normal thing to say to someone.
So, when was the last time you said that to someone in real life?
What? When was the last time you fought fucking psychic bees, Secord? I think
feel
we
like
could
3
extend
weeks
a little.
ago.
Yeah.
It was 2 months ago.
Few weeks ago.
More
Did
than
you
that,
say
actually.
few weeks ago really quietly?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god!
I fucking
Okay.
hate it here.
Let's get back into
Everybody leaves me with the fucking like the colonel who shows up at the parents' door to tell them that their son has died in war.
Everybody
They
else
leave me
snuck
with
out of
that
the room to
RP.
not
We
have
were
to deal with
saying
it.
like, oh yeah, Port and then left. Port's the mother in this scenario. You're like, yeah, they showed us say that their son died. Yeah, that's Port's brother. Of course she left.
I'm gonna start killing more than just Silverman.
Stop.
Zephyr's next.
No!
Using violence.
You already killed her basically father figure!
Oh, are we going the fucking Halo Reach route where everyone's gonna die?
No.
What?
Spoilers!
What?
No.
Tag your fucking spoilers, dude.
Oh my god.
Editors, bleep that out.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can we do a censoring bit? I think those are always
No.
really funny.
Stop.
I just like them a lot.
They're really funny.
I remember I just remembered I had my sensor. I don't want to do it.
You guys just
It's
post a
loud.
bunch of black PNGs of various widths and heights.
Yeah.
Nope.
God damn it. You good?
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit!
The
Oh my
fucking
god!
cube. The cube's
Hey.
coming back up.
No!
He's a really
I,
fucking out here.
I also want to say that what's it called, when Zephyr runs out, she kind of accidentally bumps into Zephyr, or sorry, not Zephyr, I want to say she accidentally kind of bumps into Port's back because she wasn't looking where she was going.
Yeah, Port does not really say anything, which is kind of uncharacteristic for Port too.
Yeah.
Normally she like make a joke or be like, "Whoa, slow down there," but like, it's just truly like nothing reaches the core of her anymore.
Yeah, I want to say that when she does that, she like says like sorry real quick, and then like stops and just like looks at her, noticing how quiet she is.
Port doesn't say anything when Zephyr apologizes, but I trust that you will understand what this means. Port kind of gives the lesbian head nod.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got you. So glad that fucking was understood. I don't know what I would have done if you were like, "What is that?" And you're like, "Right here with me." But I was just living in my own fucking world. But yeah, she kind of just does that nod, and she's still like not making eye contact. She feels like if someone looks at her directly, they might see right through her.
Yeah.
Can't risk people knowing you have emotions.
Yeah. Zephyr looks like she's contemplating what to do, but is kind of just instead frozen in place.
Are you okay?
When she says that, Zephyr just immediately kind of hugs onto her.
Or it doesn't necessarily hug back, but she doesn't like do nothing. She kind of does that weird like Port, I think when she normally hugs, she's like a big fucking hugger. Like she will grab you. But in this case scenario, it's much more gentle and hesitant. Like she thinks if she holds on too tight, you might go.
Yeah.
So it's just this very like kind of tentative. It's a hug, but it's not a Port hug.
Yeah.
So.
Meanwhile, on Zephyr, who in the past has always been kind of just trying to escape hugs, it feels like she's death gripping you.
God, the inverse.
It hurts.
Fucking in agony right now, guys.
I know. Yeah, she's just kind of at first she was just going to kind of just freeze, and if you just walked up without saying anything to her, she was gonna stay like that. But because you said something to her, it just spurred her on.
Oh.
She doesn't say anything. She's just silently hugging you. Just you can feel what she's trying to say, but she isn't actually saying anything.
Yeah, that's fair. Port's very like she doesn't like to like when she's close with like Port will lie for fun and for profit, and she'll always do that. That is like one of her main hobbies. But like in the case scenario of friends and people she actually gives a shit about, she doesn't like giving those false like platitudes of like it'll be okay, because at large it's kind of bullshit. And it doesn't actually mean anything when you're like really suffering.
Yeah.
So she doesn't say anything because there's nothing that's going to make this better. But you can tell that she's like, she's not leaving because she's present, and she's not like, she didn't leave for the purpose of leaving. She left because she just couldn't stand that.
Yeah.
And so she holds on the best she can, but it's not a tight hug by any means. It's honestly like barely even an actual returned hug. It's kind of like her hands are just there. And
I do want to say that I think she says one thing after.
I got the better one.
All right, and we're back. We ran out of storage space.
Okay.
We're back now.
I remember what I was gonna say. Okay.
Why did you remember?
Okay, fuck you. While hugging Port still very tightly, only says one thing, and it's different from the other time she said this in a very small, quiet voice, almost a whisper. She very quietly says, "I'm sorry," but not in the way that she's done it before. She doesn't say it in the way of where she feels like she's at fault or that she's apologizing for something she's done. She says it as in sharing the pain. She says it as in acknowledging the hurt and like my condolences kind of thing of I understand. It's that kind of I'm sorry.
I like to imagine that like Port's the kind of person she likes having her back to a wall, so she probably pulled them to like a closer kind of wally kind of area because she does not like the idea that like someone can come up behind her, especially if she's being vulnerable. And I think as they kind of hug, Port hears that, and she buries her face in the kind of like shouldery area, but like
Yeah.
specifically her eyes is just kind of nested in there, and she kind of just slumps down to Zephyr's level because there's a good enough height difference between them, but she just
Yeah.
kind of slumps down, and she very quietly says, "Yeah, me too."
You can feel a little bit of wetness from Zephyr's it's like eyes on her side of the hug. Oh, what's it called? She isn't like letting out any sound, but you can feel the tears. Need a lozenge?
What?
I thought you were saying that
thanks.
before. I was like, what the fuck is pouring out lozenge for?
Let's take cough lozenges together.
Okay.
When's the Zephyr ibuprofen meme dropping?
Yes.
Yeah, I love the ibuprofen meme.
Let's take ibuprofen together.
What?
Okay. Okay. What's it called? Yeah. That's it for that interaction that I have.
Ill, what are you up to?
He's kind of just standing there while we're coping.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that Ill's there is really funny too.
I just watching this like, wow.
They really need therapy.
Yeah.
And this bitch is crazy.
Alright. And with that, I think it's time we move forward with
I thought you were gonna end this session.
I was like, what are you doing?
what do you mean?
I have to pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Can we bring Joe with us? I need a new NPC.
No, he'll die next.
I
was about to
know,
threaten
but I
that.
want companionship. I don't want him to die. But
Don't
I
bring him
also
with
want.
us.
But I also want him to be. He said he wanted to be by our side.
He's
Like,
to be near
it's
Storm
his-
inside, so just kill him.
Oh, so true.
Dude, that's so true. I'm just saying, it's his choice if he wants to come with us and die a grisly death, much like
Possibly covered in bees.
Alright, while Kaburbi is out at the bathroom, I'm gonna go grab my food really fast because it's a minute
yeah.
out.
I'm gonna go breakdance really quick, BRB.
Hey, T-Coin.
ABC.
You're allowed to interact more if you want. It's not just
Yeah.
everybody
I'm
else's
back.
story. It's just it's you
Yeah.
too. Okay.
What's going on?
I think Il would be taking a step back because it's more of a them thing right now, so I don't think he would interject too much
Okay.
in character.
We're just vibing. Everybody decided to take a pee break.
I don't need to take a break to pee. I can just pee my pants.
What the fuck?
I'm a professional D&D player. You think I stopped to pee?
Yeah, I wear a diaper.
Stop!
I don't wear a diaper. I just buy a new carpet. I got that D&D music.
Okay,
D&D
hear me
mommy.
out though. You know those poop bags,
Huh?
and you have like
What?
you got like your butt surgically
Huh?
removed.
Yeah.
I feel like those would go kind of hard.
You're
You never have to go shit on the toilet again.
If
you
I-
are a different kind of breed.
That would probably be up there with my genie wishes that I could do. It's to just never have to make waste ever again.
Then you wouldn't be able to speak.
Yeah, I would.
But that would go against your wish.
No, it wouldn't.
I hate you both.
It's because of the carbon dioxide, you know?
Okay, so here's my take on that. Oh, so hi, I'm back.
Ooh,
Nemo would be able to conditionally speak. Whenever Nemo has a banger tweet and he says it out loud, that's not waste. And thus he is allowed to speak.
Yeah.
Therefore, the inner workings of his mind will forever be an enigma, but he will always be rambling like a madman. Because he will just since he wants to speak, he'll constantly be thinking of tweets, and so he'll constantly be trying to say them out loud. And so they'll like lock him up in an asylum or something, and I think that'd be funny.
I've come up with a solution for my chip crunching. I'm just using push to talk now.
I heard a crunch. It didn't work. You're using it wrong. The other way around. That'd be so funny if you just did all of your RP with the mic muted and then you just did chip crunching sounds.
Dude.
It would always be when other
Soggy.
people were talking.
Soggy, flaccid teeth.
Oh, wait. You know what I can do in this free time? Hang on, I gotta show you guys the McDonald's thing.
Commercial?
Oh yeah. Wait, before you do that, Kaburbi, can you give us an example of what chip RP would sound like?
Yeah, sure.
Like Chip Skylark, like my shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. You know that guy?
Yeah,
I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy.
Yeah, sure.
Like Chip Skylark, like my.
That's horrible!
I think cutting it off there is actually perfect.
It
We
is.
don't need like Chip Skylark.
Alright.
Play it again.
And then I gotta search McDonald's. Okay.
I will
So
be
true.
right back.
He's gonna be.
Play it on again.
Okay, I turn that off. And then I go over to my mouse here. And I drag this tab over to the mouse. Alright.
So, dog, you need to play that that Doom map on stream, either on stream or on Discord. I have one of them.
The My House Out Wad map that you sent
Yeah.
to me that had an hour and 20 minute long video essay about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give me like an estimate of how long it is just so I can get like an idea?
So they get their panko breadcrumbs and
At
they put it
least
through the
an hour.
crushinator.
Maybe I don't know. It's one of those. It's
Is that honey mustard? Is that
What?
what they're trying to?
They're making
mustard?
honey and they
I
mix
am
some
back.
water in to make a sauce, and then they take a slice of the fourth. Hang on, the VOD can't see this. Hang on.
What
The
did I
VOD
come back
The
to?
VOD needs to know.
hell.
The VOD needs to know.
Y'all, we fucking we went to grab the sandwich with me and my boyfriend, and we accidentally left our front door open. I got back, I was like, oh my god, Sybil, and she just did not give a shit. She was waiting for us anyways.
Damn.
What a good cat.
Indeed.
What a good little angel.
Oh.
She's a menace most of the time, so like,
Welcome,
I love
people.
her, but she can be an asshole.
I need to do the screen. Okay, add screen.
Wait, are
Display
you telling
capture.
me you can? Oh, are you doing this on Obi? Oh, you're putting it on the VOD. Okay.
I'm showing the
He's just saying
McDonald's.
add screen and like one
Add
appears on his
screen.
desk.
Okay, I got it.
On God,
All
I
right.
thought some sort of new Discord function came out that was like dual screen sharing.
So let me. We're stopping everything to watch this together now because I saw it. Now you
Yeah.
have to. So this is what I was doing instead of D&D prep. So they take the panko crumbs, they crush them up in the crushinator. They get the honey, they mix it with water. Okay, now it's time to make the chicken nuggets, right? So you take a slice of bread, you punch little circles out of them, and you squish them down compressed.
Dude, I would love this as a kid. Are you fucking kidding
Nemo,
me?
I think
Dip
Nemo,
it
I
in the
think this
honey.
is supposed to be for play. I think this is supposed to be for Play-Doh.
It's
I'll be
not.
real with you.
It's not. It's not.
It's like those
It's
the
got
Japanese
honey.
candy toys.
Yeah, but
And then they
It
shake
doesn't
it.
come with the honey.
And then it has a panko
doesn't
crumb
what?
filtering recyclinator.
dude, I would have loved these as a kid.
It's just
Absolutely.
bread. It's bread
I
and
want-
honey and panko
Yeah,
crumbs.
I
That's
used
not
to take
food.
bread. I used to take bread and I used to just like ball it up and I would eat it like that.
You're a creature.
You're a creature. You
Prison-
fucking Chipotle
Prison
Taco Bell sauce.
That's actually true, dude. Can we talk? Actually, can we talk about fucking Nemo's choice of cuisine?
I wish to not because it hurts me every time.
You guys want to hear what I did earlier today? I did a food crime.
Do I?
Oh no.
Okay, so I took a slightly moldy hamburger bun, right? I cut off the
Oh,
moldy
I hate
part.
you already. I
Rob,
hate you. I hate you. That's all infected.
Guys, I have excellent news.
Hang on, I'm talking about.
Nobody cares, Nemo.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I care. What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Then I took a slightly barely moldy hamburger bun. I cut the moldy piece off.
And you ate the moldy piece?
No. I threw that away. That would be gross. Then I took a pork chop, like a slice of pork chop. and I put it on the bun. And then I took a bunch of asparagus and I put it on the bun.
And you dropped on the floor.
And then I took a bunch of macaroni and then I put it on the bun. I made a leftover sandwich.
Oh wait, is
You
this
made
the inspiration
made
for what
the
Joe
cube?
did?
I was about to say, this is
You made
just
the
Joe.
cube?
Are you Joe?
I hate you.
Guys, I have excellent news. They started selling the non-3 cheese Totino's pizza again.
Woo!
Good. That shit
You just mean
tasted
pepperoni?
awful.
No.
Or like a
just
regular just cheese.
regular.
Regular cheese.
Yeah.
Mm,
3 cheese sucks. I don't know why everything is 3 cheese now.
I gotta put
I don't know.
I gotta
don't
put
care.
these sensory videos in like the bottom corner of all of our D&D
Get off it.
bots,
We need to do D&D again. We're all back.
It's got
Wait, Nemo,
almost done. It's almost done.
Nemo,
28
I sent
seconds.
you
no,
one.
it's not.
It's 28 seconds.
Nemo, I sent you one.
Sent me one. Let's see.
Guys, Buck's playing
That's
Shadows
so
of
awesome.
Doubt.
We're not watching that, by the way.
Oh,
I literally
dude,
just
it's
said this
over.
is the last one.
Bernie,
Okay.
the way we both know this fucking exact channel.
It's bread with apple filling and cinnamon. That's it. That's not a meal. That's not a food item. That's nothing.
I wanted Conopun toys for so fucking long.
Anyways,
I'm like half convinced we're like fucking two parts of the same deranged little being.
We are. I took your soul when you were still in the womb.
okay, we're
I'm
not,
older than you.
can't watch
So?
DIY gummy
I
candy.
got the head start because I was still in the sky.
I thought
Not
you
heaven.
took so
Not
long to
heaven.
cook.
The sky. The ozone.
Okay. What were we saying before everybody went pee?
Oh, me and
We're
Port just had a heart to heart. Il's just looking at us. I think we're about to leave Bertram. Oh yeah, we were asking. I think Sir Dog was asking if Joe's gonna come with us.
Can we bring Joe with us?
I don't think. I think Zephyr might actually object to that. It depends.
What does Joe want to do?
Yeah. What does Joe want?
That's what I was saying. It's his choice.
You guys tried asking Joe?
Well,
We put
Sir
the
Dog,
boat
ask
on
him.
one end
Or
and
Tor, ask
Birch
him.
Rock on the other end, and we tell him we put him in the middle. We tell him to walk towards one.
Joe, I want you to be safe. And I'll tell it to you straight. I don't think you'll be safe if you come with us, but you mentioned wanting to stay by Silverman's side, so I figured this time we'd give you the chance. Do you want to tag along with us? It's your call.
This is the worst pitch ever.
I would probably go anywhere. I'm a prisoner here.
Does
You
he
remember-
not have to be a prisoner anymore because we killed
You-
the spy?
You aren't a prisoner anymore. You're
Nobody told me.
spies. Well,
The good news is we didn't kill that spy. Spy killed herself.
listen, Joe, you're free to go anywhere you want now, and it's up to you. I just wanted to let you know that it's an option if your heart's set on it for whatever reason.
I always love this pitch. Like,
He wants.
I want
Tor
you to be
wants it
safe,
so
and
bad.
we're
Tor
definitely
wants
not-
it so bad.
Wait,
I
how
just
much-
love this-
Wait, hold on. Wait, do we ever discuss how much money you guys got from the reward?
500.
Okay.
We got 500 gold.
500
Holy
each.
shit! I'm
Did-
rich.
Port
So
convinced
Port-
this guy
Port
to
got
take a.
1,000.
Okay, yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say, did she? Did she actually, or did
Yeah.
she get denied?
500 gold.
What did you
I
say?
Uh,
She totally plays it like she's being greedy, but she's actually taking it in case Elmo needs it later, and she'll spot him.
Port can buy a whole new brother with that money.
Wow.
1,000 gold. That's enough for a
But-
revive. You just need the bot.
Ah!
I just love fucking Tor's pitch to Joe. I want you to be safe. And it's definitely not with us. But you said you wanted to travel with that other guy we got killed. So, I'm giving you the opportunity now. Because he's dead. We killed our last NPC.
That's
We need a new
not-
one.
That's not the pitch he gave.
That is the pitch he
That
gave.
is the
That
pitch
is
he gave.
exactly the pitch
I
he
would say
gave.
yes to a pitch like that, though. That sounds.
I would too. I would too. I'd be like, how can I say no to
He
that?
never said we're replacing
Yo,
the
let's
other
go on
guy
the
with
kill yourselves
you.
cruise.
Yeah. But he said you're totally not going to be safe with us. Will
Let
you
me-
come with
Yeah,
us?
that's realistic.
I'll
Be
come with you.
real.
Joe, you ever want to die?
You guys talk a
No,
lot
you like,
about
I
me
will
like
admit
I'm
that
not
you
here.
probably won't be safe with us. Wasn't where you
This is
lost
not a
me.
character.
The part where you lost me was you said you wanted to travel with Silverman, so I wanted to give you the opportunity to now. Like
You
he's not
showed
under
some
the rubble.
interest. That was layman speak.
What
you
is
showed
his? What is
some
his
interest.
answer? What is Joe's answer?
Yeah, just let me pack my things. And he goes in and
Yeah.
gets a little
Sure.
Tupperware full of leftovers and a jar of honey and a couple other
Rowan, did
things.
you just turn into a fucking?
Hold on.
We all start having PSP flashbacks.
Dude, Tor fucking knocks the honey out of his hand.
And then the
No.
bees swarm the floor and kill everyone.
And we start
Oh
stepping on the bees.
My honey!
They swarm the floor. We start stepping on them.
They can smell it 1,000 miles
I
away.
feel like Joe would start scooping it up into a glob to fucking eat later.
Now it's gonna be all sticky all over the floor. You're gonna make Greenwich clean that up? Nope. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Joe's problem. And he goes,
Oh my god.
starts trying to clean up the honey on the floor.
He didn't. Tor didn't actually suck the honey. I didn't.
Nope,
that
it's canon now.
It's getting
You
enough.
did that.
was-
That happened. Your actions have consequences, young man.
Well, that just happened.
When your brother dies? Well, that just happened.
Check please.
Me when the fucking evil beekeeper fucking rises from his bed, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh,
I hit Sir Dog over the head with a baseball bat and cracked his skull open.
I wish I was sin.
Dude,
You're
Silverman,
dead!
Silverman
Stop
passed out
talking!
on the ground. The rocks are right above me, aren't they?
No, it would be like one of those fucking scenes from Looney Tunes where like you know when they're like walking.
He
over
looks
a
up
cliff
and he
Yes!
holds a sign.
Yeah.
He looks up and he holds a sign.
You guys wanna
What
go to the ocean now?
Yeah, Ocean.
Yeah. He holds up a sign that says "uh-oh."
Here.
It says "uh-oh," and it has a little screen. It has like a little like cut, like a cut and paste screenshot of his roll that was like a 4 that we still don't know what the roll was for.
He holds up a sign that has the woozy emoji on it.
We on the boat now. We
yeah.
going.
We going.
Swimming.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you guys used your money however you wanted to, but after the session, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you don't trust us with another shopping
No.
cart?
I don't trust myself.
Bro, that video is so good.
They did that to Silverman.
I love games that let you do that.
Dude, Tears of the Kingdom looks fucking incredible in that
It
regard.
is, dude. I've been playing it. It's fucking great.
I still have to play Breath of the Wild.
Tears of the Kingdom can be played without Breath of the Wild. There's like
No, it
infinite
cannot.
continuity.
And no, it cannot. It's a direct fucking sequel, dude.
Nemo, you're playing.
Bro,
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god! Stop it! I thought that was coming from me.
I'm letting the stream see it. We wanted the stream to
Please
see.
stop.
Anyways.
Anyways, where's our next destination?
Okay. You guys make your way through the bustling trade area. The Strawberry Man.
No!
You see the back
I
of his
can't.
head, and so you quickly hustle past him, and you make your way to the docks. The caveat emptor lies in wait for you. As you approach, the board to get on slowly unfolds itself.
Port looks at Joe and goes, "How good are you with animals?"
Like a solid 7 out of 10.
Nah, you'll be fine.
That's good. What's that for, by the way? You got like
Just
a pet,
wondering.
You got like a pet on board this boat.
We will now. You are the pet.
You misheard me. I didn't ask how good you were with animals. I asked how good you are as an animal.
Meow.
Fucking
Come on, kiddo.
shut up, all of you.
He's our Discord kitten now.
No, God, no.
Always was. I thought Boo Boo
Nemo's
was a
gonna,
Discord kitten.
dude.
Boo really
Nemo's
was
gonna-
our Discord kitten.
and he died. Just
I'm gonna
like
die.
Joe's more of like a puppy boy.
Dude,
He is.
Nemo's gonna kill off Joe in 30 seconds if you
I
guys
hope
keep this
so.
up. He's not gonna want to play him.
Well, he wouldn't listen. I'm not for nothing, but if Port was rich and Boo Boo wanted to travel the world with his terminal illness, she would fund that for nothing in return.
What do you
Oh
mean
my
if
God.
Port was rich? Port, you have 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I'm rich now.
Yeah, Port, share the wealth. Come on, give us some of
That's
your
what Silverman's
brother
wealth.
money.
She's using this to spot Ilmote, but she's pretending that she's an asshole.
Yeah.
It's all. Never let them know your next move.
Real.
Pretending. ...
So you guys all board the boat, and I'd like you guys to take a peek at the map. It should be pinned in Box and Rolls.
I'm pressing
Oh,
X.
should we-
It's not popping up.
Did
Is
we
there a
finally
different
pin
keybind
it?
for
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
This
it's
whole time.
pinned.
You guys are in
No,
Birch
it
Rock
got
right now.
pinned after last session.
You
It
want
had
to
been
make
Yeah,
your
we're in
way
Birch Rock.
August of
to
2022, Sir Dog.
Dude, we always forget it's
Um,
pinned in this channel. Then
I
Yeah.
don't. You guys do.
Oh no, we pinned it in general. And that's
you wanted to
It's
make
in
your
Bots and
way
Rolls.
to the Gray Mountainy area. I guess I didn't ever remember to plot a course there.
If we fold it in half from the top up, then we could probably.
Yeah.
Actually, if we fold it like
Yeah.
a quarter of
Yeah.
the way in, then we could just go up, like just look up, and we'll be at the
Oh my god.
Just look up.
Just look up. Look up, forehead.
mountain. Look up and the sun.
Stop!
Holy hell.
I'm just gonna
Look up other dawn.
cut a channel
Holy Torah.
south of Folly between Dali and Veladim. Is that good?
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm gonna retcon a channel to get into that area you guys want to go to.
Oh, like
cool.
a.
Okay.
I'll take it.
It's just gonna be
Yippee.
Wait, where are we going?
There is that little.
Due
gray
south of
splash
Folly.
on them.
Okay.
Let's see, that would be 4, 5, 6. Okay, for 6 days and 6 nights. 1 second.
Dude, that's almost like Passover. Oh wait, no, that's Hanukkah.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, mine just defaults to Passover now. I don't know why. I guess it's because we don't really celebrate Hanukkah that much.
Sybil, do you have to cry at the door?
Is it raining?
No, that's the side
No.
of the water that we're on.
You know, that's
Oh.
shore music. We need calm ocean void music. There you go. There you go. That's perfect actually. This is pretty good. For 6 days and 6 nights, you sailed the sea. You again did not purchase rations. Unless you did. In which case, good.
Let's not worry about
well,
that
we-
until we get.
We're not
see if
allowed
Nemo
to.
forgets.
We're not
Don't worry,
allowed
guys,
to purchase
Elmo's a cleric, right? He
things
could
during
just catch, like,
sessions.
berries or something.
Dude, the amount of copium I've been huffing, fucking praying in Latte's a cleric.
What is Ilmote? Just tell us, asshole.
Oh, it's
We're not
fine.
gonna get into combat.
It's way funnier if he doesn't tell us.
The gray cube, almost to show the passage of time and where you've been, has taken on a brinier, fishier taste over time.
I hate that.
the way,
What do you
How
mean?
well deserved are they?
It's
just say-
reactive universe. It changes
Nemo,
as
you
you
could just
change.
say- You could just say that you take away gold from us in exchange for rations.
I know, I
think
can.
we'd be fine for that.
But
I
I-
receive gold, you receive rations. the art of the deal.
No, ropes, rope. Anyways,
Rope.
He's stalling.
the rope salesman.
Crooked.
We got through the paragraphs, guys.
We haven't
Doesn't
gotten
have
to the
anything.
paragraphs yet.
It was all.
Go on, go on, go on.
Okay.
The 3
Lamp
paragraphs
oil,
he wrote was
ropes,
the fucking, was the story about
paragraphs.
the moldy
All right.
house.
You
all right,
want
all
it?
right. All right. All right.
All right.
You make your way to the part of the world where everything sort of tips. In our world, in ancient Greek philosophy, many people theorized about the edge of the world, and there's a story of those who went out to prove that it existed. And unfortunately, they did prove it existed in the story, meeting their end by going off the edge of this world. You two will be venturing into this great unknown to prove not only that it exists, but how dangerous it is.
And also to meet your end. Just like Silver.
Yeah, he's dead.
As you cross the border into this grayer ocean, the sea seems to notice your presence beneath you. Changing. The water seems to get more turbulent. Crags and sharp pointy rocks, almost like the teeth of this large planet, jut up out of the water, disappearing under the waves just as soon as they appear. It becomes obvious why no travelers have yet ventured to this area. After some time, the waters darken
Caribbean music, right?
and deepen, and everything comes in shades of gray and black and blue. You can barely see with all the water pounding against your eyes. An almost constant torrent of water falling from up above and pouring up onto the ship from below.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
He took so much time for that.
He did.
I was trying to delete it and I couldn't, so then I just put an X on it.
Doing what? Do what?
Anyways,
Okay.
with a flash of lightning, you see... Thank you. The outline of something clutching onto one of these large peaks. Roll for perception.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna be horrible.
Haha.
I will-
Whoa!
I
got
will also-
eyes, baby.
Holy-
I got a 2.
Holy shit.
Awesome. I'll let you guys roll.
Okay.
Wow, how average.
Mm-hmm.
How average?
Holy shit.
Something makes me really smug that despite the fact that Tor got a natural 20, I still technically got a higher total.
That's really
score.
funny.
Yeah, but I see better than you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
'cause
I
you
got a
got
2, so...
I love
I
that.
think the first part of a nat 20.
I love that
I
Zephyr
would
is
like to say
consistently
that-
bad at seeing.
In the rain, Elmote's hair is like dripping over his
Nope. I also am glad you guys enjoyed my rat.
It's really good.
Yeah.
The Zephyr can kind of see, but also can't because of all the rain.
Those
Tor's
of you who
probably
rolled
used
low
to this.
see nothing but more mountains. Those of you who rolled high see that's not a mountain.
Oh,
A
gigantic, glistening carapace, bright orange claws,
No.
Lobster.
No.
clutching onto
Consider-
the mountain with one of its 2 forelegs. Gigantic pincers.
It is the rock lobster.
You see
Oh my god.
the craggy crab.
The craggy crab!
They did this shit on Veggie Tales. Next.
Stop!
Dude, Tor will see this and he'll go, "Dear God, the goddamn ship back now!"
But Tor,
There's a giant.
you rolled a 20. So that means you see something that the rest of the party doesn't see.
Oh,
A
fuck.
second crab.
You see the second crab.
Oh, wait, really?
Clever girl.
How did you do that, T-Corn?
Oh my god!
How do you predict?
insane.
Who would predict that?
Me, apparently.
Apparently! You fucking freak.
Wait, where is the second crab? Where
Right
is
behind
it?
you. It's right
That's
behind
what
me,
I'm-
isn't it?
Stop.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
You see it
It like
swelling
teleports the ship.
up from the water. It's different somehow. Whereas the first crab is red, this one seems a dark blue, almost perfectly blending in with the sea.
I was gonna say it was blue.
Oh my god, I hate
I
you
hate
so
you,
fucking
Tor.
much.
Crab, not a lobster.
Blue lobster. Ba-da-da! Ba-da-da!
Evil Nemo.
Oh shit, I didn't see that camera.
So good.
The Silverman jump scare. Holy shit. Oh,
Okay.
oh my god.
You are currently pointed towards the ship. You have some special ship combat actions here that you can do.
Ooh. Woo!
You can
fucking
turn
go.
up to 90
Crab.
degrees in one turn. And you can move a great distance forwards. I'm kinda eyeballing this thing. It'll work, don't worry.
Okay, wait. I should write this down.
Yeah,
Ye-
somebody
yeah.
make the map.
Rowan, why don't you
Nemo,
just
make
get
the
your
map.
ship to eat the crab? It's like a free
Okay,
snack.
hang on.
That's true.
Hold on a second.
Alright.
Bite attack.
Bite attack.
Unironically.
No.
Rory starts
Dude,
crunching on
you know
chips
what
again.
this is? You know how in like Mario and Luigi Dream
Dude,
Team how
this
you
is just like Mario.
shut the fuck up. You know how in
Look,
Mario
we
and
could leave
Luigi
the-
Dream
No,
Team
no, let him cook.
you
I
can-
play these games
Let
too.
me cook. Let me cook.
It's like a Goomba.
You know-
It's question mark block.
Goomba! Real!
How would they put that crab in a shit?
Points at Tor. Look a Goomba.
No, that's the other
Look,
Cruise Boys
Goomba.
campaign.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But you know how in like fucking Mario and Luigi Dream Team how you have those special boss fights where you're like supersized Luigi?
Oh,
This is
yeah.
that. We're the ship. We are Super Luigi. Now I feel bad for saying it because of T-Core. Now I'm self-conscious.
No, these games went
No.
off. Did you see the version someone made where they remixed like a Mario Brothers song and Sephiroth's theme and then put them all
Yes.
in as pixel sprites?
Holy shit!
Holy fuck! I
I'll
saw
go
that.
ahead
That was so
and that's
good.
sponsor rolls. I'll put it in general. I guess.
I don't have a battle
Where
map
is-
for this.
Okay.
The Mario
okay,
and
theater of
Luigi
the mind.
RPGs are my favorite
You can't
in the
make
world.
Wait, they
like
truly
MS
are.
Paint image.
Yeah, can we get Sir Dog back on MS Paint like when we killed the guy that Zephyr really cared about?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, it's Clip Studio. I showed a little bit more respect than
It is, but it's funnier if you do it in MS Paint.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So,
know
Dog,
what's
I'm
funny?
thinking, I don't know, how many squares does the ocean have?
I was thinking about.
70.
Have you? Wait, sorry,
was
I'm
think-
not
I was
not
just
off
thinking
this.
about
Have you played the
eyeballing
Paper
it.
Mario games?
Yeah.
Sir Dog.
Which
Wait, I'll-
ones?
My personal 3 recommendations will always be like, I don't like the original as much. I'm kind of a hater, but especially Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario.
Okay, so I grew up on Super Paper Mario. That game's
Same.
my shit.
It's
Never
so good.
touched Thousand Year Door. I played
Oh.
every other game though.
Dude, Thousand Year Door rewrites brain chemistry. I'll
Year
talk to you about
Door
it
is
later.
so good.
It really fucking is, and it's super easy to emulate. All you
Yeah.
would probably need is like a Game Boy plug-in like USB controller.
Dolphin.
But those are like $10 on Amazon.
Wait,
if
no,
you're
I
willing
have
to
a-
make
I have a-
jump.
Okay,
I have a real
get
GameCube controller, so I could just, you know.
You can't just plug it into a computer.
I haven't. I play Melee. I know how to
Oh,
adapt it to
jeez,
the
he
PC.
plays Melee.
Fuck you, buddy. I will talk about it
How
any chance I
chum.
But yeah, that was in your door. I will literally get you all the files simulated later when we're not in session.
get. Oh yeah.
But
allegedly.
it's genuinely
Allegedly. The files
allegedly-
to play
allegedly.
legally, completely legally.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a great game. It's
Alright.
really fucking great. There's a character that's implied trans, but they couldn't like directly confirm it. But
As
yeah.
always.
Holy
Because
shit.
she was a guy in the Japanese version, but they made her a girl in the English version, but they forgot to swap certain pronouns, so it's implied that she's trans. But like, I'll take it. I'll take her as a trans woman any day.
All right. I would like to see you guys roll. Actually, who's steering the ship right now?
Probably Port, because I think
Port.
I'm the only one.
I
with
would like you to
or,
roll for initiative
for the ship or from like with mine.
for the ship here.
Do I
let's-
have stats for the ship?
I have a sailing ship stat block that I don't know how. We'll see how this rolls. I can adjust.
Okay, because there's also like the stat block of a large mimic we could always use. Given that it
You
is
wanna-
a large mimic.
You want to post your large mimic? I've got.
Yeah, let me get.
'Cause we might just
I'll
add
do a small
the
mimic.
like extra stuff to it and then keep the stat block for the mimic.
Yeah, and we could also like probably take
But-
away some
because
of the
having
stuff, like
a move speed written down in miles per hour kind of sucks.
yeah. Here, I'll put it in general as well. This is like just a great mimic creature, but obviously like
Great,
um we can change things as
Great
needed.
stuff.
You just get rid of like the
I'm kind of freestyling this mechanic, by the way. So let's see how that goes. 14. This is, I think, actually weaker than the.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was glancing at yours. Yours looks cooler.
I think we'll be okay either way.
Yeah, I think if we're playing more into the creature aspect, then we can pull out the mimic shit. But I think yours works fine.
Great.
We could just take like the movement speed from that. If we
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
just grab the movement speed and then do everything else normal. And then if we do a later fight where it's more, you know, monster versus monster instead of boat versus boat, we'll shift
Yeah.
that into that direction.
Also, what'd you say, T-Cord?
page you pulled up is full.
Is it really?
Yeah. Anything on the D&D wiki is terrible.
Oh, there were a few, but I was trying to figure out which
yeah, this,
one.
This
Because I
only
could have
moves
sworn
15 feet
there's.
per turn. So I'm gonna
we can
say
make
you guys
them move
have
faster
60.
if we don't. Because I guess that would be like land, but this is like, yeah, 60 sounds fair. Let me write that down. You also said there were special actions. I have the 90-degree turn, the like
Okay,
push
okay,
forward.
okay,
I'm
okay,
assuming
okay.
it's like a dash action.
Just launch nuclear warhead.
I'm just kind of freestyling this. Oh, okay. Then wait, there's a wind speed. Okay, Sir Dog, do you have a grid for us?
Dude, I'm making it. You
Okay.
can't just. You have a map
Make
maker
the
and
make the
he's-
wind make the wind go north.
Make the wind go north. Okay.
Put an
you
arrow
want
for
me to
wind
make
going
the
north.
map?
No, he's got it.
Okay.
I also
I am-
have to make the HP.
Yarr.
I can track all the HP for the ship if we want to use these individualized points. I can totally keep track of all that.
Yeah, let's
I have
see
my
that.
iPad right here, and I can just write it down.
I am very used to using Clip Studio Paint. Fucking what's it called? The assets.
I've got this.
Mm-hmm.
He's cooking.
Okay,
I
so
am cooking out of my goddamn
Port's
mind
in
right
charge
now. Don't worry
of
about me.
HP, and
I can definitely keep track of my own HP and then the ship's HP.
okay.
Just, all I ask is when you attack the ship, if you attack the ship, tell me which aspect you are attacking, so
Okay.
I know what to track.
I will.
So how much is a grid and how far away is the enemy?
A grid.
Like how much is a block? How much is it?
How much
what
is
the
each
units?
square?
5 feet.
5 feet per
We're
square
a lot
is too
bigger than
much.
5
Yeah,
feet.
yeah. I think that's too much. I think let's do it in chunks of 30.
30 feet.
I mean, you don't have to like come up with like a distance for it. We could just say that the ship
We could just eyeball it.
this X amount of squares per turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
how
Okay,
far
15.
are we
15.
from the crab?
Each square 15. And then you're about, let's say, 2 movements of max speed is gonna be 180.
30 for
180
108.
squares or
180 feet.
108 feet.
180 each square is 15, so
So
we're
it's 12
about
squares.
yeah, we're 12 squares away. Understood. I'll size accordingly.
Well, how many triangles is that?
At least 24.
You know those memes of like the people trying to fit like a certain amount of squares in the square in like a bigger square, but it's like all fucked up.
Yeah, circles
So
in a
I
square.
don't know how to do perspective lines. This would be Kaburbi's probably area of expertise. I'm just going to like post this and say 1 second. Why does this have so much stabilizer on it? 1 second. I'm sorry.
Guys,
This is
how many squares away are we?
Dude, making a battle map out of this would be so fucking stupid. I love
It would.
Also, just to clarify now in advance, not that I actually don't. Silverman was our healer, so I don't think this is super relevant. But are we allowed to heal different aspects of the mimic's like ship parts, just as it can be targeted for attacks?
I believe so. I believe there's a rule set.
I would
on
say
the-
yes, because it is a mimic and therefore it is a creature and not like a construct you have to rebuild. But I wanted to make sure
Right.
what your ruling was, because I don't want to like just fucking assume that shit.
Take out a health potion. I'll pour this one out for Silverman. Just
Sure,
pour it out.
yeah. Let's say that. That works for me.
This
We
the-
can
this map
adjust if it doesn't look good.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. Okay, there is at least one
I have
person
mine.
who can heal.
we are.
Okay,
Who can heal?
let's
Okay,
not talk
so the
about
map-
it.
Does the map look
All
good?
right, I forgot.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good.
Alright. Yarg, be ready.
Who's saying that? Is it Joe?
That's me. I'm the god.
That was
Oh,
a
okay.
crab. That was a crab.
No, that's the DM putting on his pirate cap to
Alright.
get
Yeah,
immersion.
and his eye patch.
My long coat and pirate cap.
Alright. 12 squares. What is that? What is that off
That's-
of?
That's the distance that we are from the
Okay,
thing.
okay. I'm doing it in
Square is
feet.
15. You said 180
okay,
away.
then we're good.
That calculates.
Yeah, that's
The switch the red and the blue, and then we're good.
Well, but the blue one
What?
was the one. Okay.
That's the blue crab.
Okay.
The blue crab is behind the red crab.
Why?
I'm God.
Isn't
Why?
okay.
but isn't the red crab the one in the peaks? Isn't the blue one? Oh, okay, it's fine. I
There's
follow the
multiple
DM's
peaks.
orders.
They're doing the top down.
I follow the DM's orders. I do what I
Okay.
say. I'm
Okay.
a good map maker. I do what I'm
Thank
told.
you. Thank you. All right, you ready, fellas?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Port. I would like you to roll initiative using the ship's numbers.
Okie dokie. Let me...
Where? I'll give you
Yeah.
guys just a few seconds to prep to decide where you guys want to go be on the ship when you see this.
Where? What are the things on the ship?
Here, I can... So, in the link that Nemo posted, there's a couple central areas, so I'll just kind of limit it to those. It also gives, actually, let me just copy and paste this image.
I'll be real. I don't know how to run a ship, so I'm gonna need some guidance
Or it's
from
gonna
a
be
captain.
steering. Everything else is pretty much automated on the ship because it is
Okay.
a creature first and a ship second. So, as long as Port's steering and kind of in tandem with the mimic, I can take care of, like,
Dingus stick.
I can take care of the aspects of steering as long as you guys like can man cannons and shit, which are detailed in the link that Nemo sent into general. It's sailing ship linked. There, if
How
you
much-
scroll down, there's a couple different like things, but let me see if I can get a list of like there's ballista.
McDonald. What is a McDonald? Oh, it's
Google
like
it.
a trebuchet.
Oh yeah, that word I know so much more.
You don't know what a trebuchet is? It's like a catapult.
Okay, see that's the word I know.
Like
French?
trebuchet reaction.
Shushiri.
So yeah, and I think it kind of just It will always link. So, for example, on Ballista, it says damage chapter, and then you click on it, and it takes you right to the thing. So, you just can, like, grab the stats there. I'm assuming, Nemo, that we have, like, the full kind of capacity of weaponry, like the 10 arrows and shit, but if we use the 10, we're out.
Yep.
Okay, cool. It's so funny that I've actually fought shipwise before, so I know how to run this and help, like, use... No, like me, Rowan.
Yeah, you are a pirate.
Oh, okay, true. Yeah, I was talking about 1,000-Year Door earlier. In-character conversation. Port VC. Yeah, so I'll get you an emulator.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Are you gonna grab those? I'm gonna say you have one less rowboat. No, wait, no, never mind. You're good. All right, fellas. Where's everybody gonna hang out?
I'm gonna man a cannon.
You don't have a
yeah,
cannons. You have a ballista and you have a manganese.
Among Us.
Manganese nuts.
Ports at the very top of the quarterdeck wheel, all that. But honestly, also the ship can steer itself, so I'm assuming if port walks away from the wheel, it's just like my action to command it or something.
Yeah,
so that it moves.
Normally,
for
you
those
guys are supposed
that way,
to have like. I'm gonna say you guys get the one action per turn here because you have fewer than 10 crew.
Yeah, I'm assuming like the ship, while it kind of technically operates on its own, still needs to consume an action from one of us to do something. So like if I'm consuming my action to command it, I'm assuming I just don't have to like, directly be at the wheel to do it.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay. Because if I have to
shout.
restrict port to that, most of her usability goes away.
Yeah, Tor will shout, Captain, what are our orders?
Sorry, I just thought about how Port hasn't had a crew since she washed up on shore, and she doesn't really even remember how all that went down.
Oh my god.
So this is probably a very odd thing to hear from someone she knows has no torso.
What does that have to do with it?
It's just
That's
odd.
fucked up.
It has nothing to do with it. Port just likes to discriminate.
Yeah, discrimination.
Dead ass.
The craggy crew versus the runaway. Alright, so if that's 12 squares. I think she would just instruct everyone to get on a piece of weaponry, and if you feel confident to fire it, and if you don't feel confident, find one that you do.
Okay.
Port probably seems a
Nemo-
little more oddly in her element, too.
Nemo, would casting Bless on us do anything to help us right now?
Whoever is operating the weapon, like say
'Cause he's
you
the
need to make
DM?
say you
What?
need to make a dexterity check or something with move. Whoever has that bless could use that.
Okay. In that case, where's everybody manning right now?
I'm not sure yet. Can I just choose one randomly?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll
Sorry,
do-
not the DM rule. I
No,
just
it's-
thought that was my understanding.
I'll choose.
I'm also gonna say, just because it doesn't really make sense. I mean, okay, I'll put this up in the air. Would you guys feel better about? I feel like sideways should be easier than straight forwards or straight backwards.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there should
By
be
the way-
some sort of debuff to firing.
By the way, Nemo, the music is really choppy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Uh-oh.
It's
I thought
super
it was the
choppy.
rain.
Damn.
Thought it was the rain.
It's very choppy.
Damn, get his ass.
I got like 3 audios playing at the same time, so let me just
I wonder why
consolidate.
it's choppy.
I'll man the mangonel.
tell me when it's better.
Okay.
No?
It's still very
No,
choppy.
it's still very choppy.
1 second. I'm gonna
Okay.
turn on hardware acceleration. I gotta make sure that's on.
Good lord.
It is on. Then I have no idea what's going on here.
Maybe turn it off.
You don't.
No.
Right, I need to mark on the map that the wind is north.
Does this play good?
No.
Still choppy? Damn. Well, it's not gonna be
Not on.
choppy
We
for the
can't- we can't
stream.
hear it.
I could hear it.
I can hear it.
That's good.
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm manning the mangonel. Mangonel.
I'll take a ballista.
I'm just
How
gonna give
many
you
of
guys
each-
a.
How many of each weapon are there?
Yeah.
Because the mangonel does a lot more damage than the ballista.
The mangonel comes, I think it said with 10 stones.
Warships have 2 mangonels. Sailing ships have 1. Each weapon has 10 stones stacked and secured near it.
Okay.
And there's a single ballista on a warship. So I'm assuming 2 or 3 weapons total, depending on what Nemo rules the Mimic
Okay.
looks like.
Yeah.
So one
Yeah,
ballista,
I'm-
one mangonel.
And possibly 2 mangonel, depending on what
Okay.
Nemo wants.
I think
I will
just
say I'm
one.
also gonna try and pull us forward so that Elder's Blast is at least in spell range for you.
Okay.
Sir Dog.
For the
Yeah, that's
ballista, I'm
120
gonna give
feet.
you guys.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Alright, I'll just do it for both weapons. I'm gonna do a -5 if you're not firing sideways.
Okay.
Okay.
So that just basically
Uh,
takes away the attack
yeah.
bonus, or do you mean
Broadside,
damage-wise?
determine broadside.
I mean to
right
hit.
now. Right
Okay,
now,
yeah.
we need to either pull back or move in closer. We can't. It's 180 feet away, where the attack range of the mangonel is 200, and the attack range of the ballista is. Wait, no, we're in the range of ballista. Ballista.
Okay.
Yeah, ballista is.
You're in the
min
range of the
120.
mangonel, you're not in the range of the ballista, is what I'm understanding.
Wait.
You can
isn't it-
attack with the ballista just at disadvantage?
Yeah,
That's what the 480 means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 120 is min, 480 is max. Those are the min and
Yes.
max without disadvantage. So technically we're in range of both, but Mangonel gets
Is that
disadvantage.
how it said? Oh, I thought it was 120 or under. You have regular, and then anything like above 120 to up to 480 is disadvantage. Anything above 480 is you can't do it.
The smaller number is the normal range, the larger number is the long range. Your attack
Yes.
is disadvantage when your target is beyond either of these ranges. And and you can't attack. Wait, your attack roll has disadvantage when your target is beyond the normal range, and you
Okay,
can't
that's what I
attack a
thought.
target.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong then. Sorry, don't listen to me.
I never do.
Wow. Heroic. This guy has never listened to anything Sir Dog has ever said.
That is true. So if we're 180 away,
Oh, I need to roll
That-
initiative for the ship.
Yeah, go ahead and
I was
roll
told,
it.
I was told to do that. So, and I'm assuming
Yeah.
is my initiative the same as the ship's initiative?
I think we're rolling one initiative for
You're
the ship.
rolling
I think
for the ship. Yeah, it's the ship
Okay.
initiative. If
I
you have
see,
that
okay.
bless, I don't remember Sir Dog what you did with it. What's the command for rolling?
Exclamation point roll.
That's what it was.
Okay. Proposal for Nemo, so that we have a ship initiative, which is what Port is rolling right now, and then
That's
we
not
have
bad considering it has a -2.
and then we have like a player initiative, so that if we wanted to do individual actions like cast spells or tend to people, or like tend to specific things elsewhere, it's just not like using a ship action. Does that make sense?
And maybe you can hold your action until the ship action sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're like, for example, if you just want to fire, then you just have to hold and wait for that initiative.
Yeah. Basically what I'm asking is, can we all individually roll initiative so we can do stuff with spells? Or do you want it to just be ship
Oh, yeah.
initiative
So
versus
ship
the two crowd?
initiative is going. So once it's ship initiative, you guys can go down your initiative.
Okay.
If you guys want to do it that way, or you could just go.
Yeah,
another-
yeah.
Whichever.
Yeah.
We'll do initiative.
Go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
guys' initiative then. Sorry for making like a bunch of complicated rules. This
Oh
is kind of
no,
like
no, you're cool.
It's
No,
kind
it's
of
fine.
it's kind of
I'm
lame.
excited.
I'm excited too, but I hope it's not like it has
It's
a
not
lot
boring.
of chance to go really poorly.
I
And
hope
I
it doesn't go
acknowledge
that.
poorly. I assume that
I
you're
like-
not that you're not gonna like let it go super poorly to the point that it stops being fun. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bungus, did you roll?
I'm rolling right now. I'm looking at my thing. It's been a while.
Oh, I can pull it up off your sheet if you want.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
I forgot how high my initiative is.
Damn.
You
Okay.
have oh goddamn.
Zephyr.
it's
And
a
then
rogue.
it goes. Rowan, you rolled twice. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's differentiated in the captioning. The 12 is the ship and the 7 is the port.
Oh, gotcha. So then it's. Ew, I almost said Silverman. What was that about?
And that guy's dead. So what's your initiative? 0. I'm in the
Okay, then it goes Tor, and then the captain goes last. Down with the ship.
down with the ship.
And then port. Okay, got it. Cool. Yeah, big boy initiative goes crab, crab, ship.
Crab, ship.
All right.
Crab.
So you
Oh,
guys are
have you
going to
seen-
see
Okay.
the blue crab, which I'm going to say is about 4 squares away. Start inching up on the red crab.
Before we like fully start with combat, it is 8. I don't know if that makes a difference with how long this is gonna go.
We'll go for 30 minutes and then
Yeah.
we'll just
We'll do like mid battle, yeah.
yeah.
And if it hits 8:30, then we auto win.
Yeah.
The crabs ought to win.
We'll pause around 7:30. I'll try not to run it too long, guys.
Yeah, okay.
What did you say? What were you describing just a few seconds ago?
The red crab is now, or the blue crab is moving towards the red crab is now 1 square away.
So give me numbers. Which crab is that? Look at the map.
The map isn't updated, so blue
Yeah.
moves to the red
Okay.
and is now 1 square away.
Here, 1 second. Blue in the rocks moves to the crab. It is 1 square away.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Updating.
Egg salad. All right.
Egg
The crab
salad.
What our
versus
eating
the
has
red.
anything to do.
The red crab, you're going to see it take its full movement, which is 3. I mean, its movement, which is 3.
3.
3 towards you guys.
It's. How close would that put it to us?
It's 45 feet for 3 squares.
Okay, so I'll put it like right here then.
Excellent. Absolutely
Yeah.
excellent.
Updated map for the crab's turn.
And then, so that's, you guys are 9 squares away from it now. Alright, your turn.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're within range of ballista. Wait, we should be 9 times 15. No, we're slightly out of. We're disadvantage range for ballista, and we're in range of mangonel.
Okay.
Correct.
So
Who's
it's my turn right
manning
now.
mangonel?
I am.
Cool.
Alrighty.
And
And
I want to
that
write down what you guys
is-
are at. Helm.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what was Tori? You
So-
were at the ballista?
Yeah, I was at ballista. Here, I'll write
and
that
then,
down.
And then what were you at?
It was 10.
Where are you on the ship?
I guess I'm at one of the weapons. I don't know which one. I'll just leave it up to you guys.
I'm
Wait,
already.
what weapons are available?
Yeah.
There's the one ballista, and then there's the
I'm manning
mangonel.
that.
Yeah, I'm manning that.
Who designed this?
Should we
I
have?
man the ballista and then Tori as
As you're a spellcaster.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I'll take off of that then. Here,
So
Okay.
wait, ballista is. I'm just writing this down for my own notes as well.
ballista is ill.
Okay,
I
Alrighty.
just think ballistas are cool. I'm just-
Yeah.
and then. Okay, got it.
Okay, there we go. And then we could say that there's a mast for visibility, if you guys wanted that. Okay, cool.
Okay, so here, posting it in bots and rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zephyr, do you want to use our ship action to fire mangonel? I don't think anybody has any objections to that.
Yeah. Not much else I can do.
Well, we're
I
at
think.
disadvantage currently, right? Because we're
No, not for the
facing it.
mangonel. Only for the ballista.
But that's
only for
range. I'm
ballista.
talking about the way we're facing it.
Oh, yeah, we're facing
Are-
it head on, aren't we?
Yeah,
So it would just be so it wouldn't be +5 to hit. It would just be regular to hit.
it would be
-5
like
to
for-
hit.
well, -5 to a +5 is just regular.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it would
okay.
just be straight 20.
For the mangonel, yeah, the ballista would still have a +1.
You
Okay.
could, Zephyr, you could hold your action until port turns the ship.
Okay.
Wait, does turning the ship cost an action?
I
It
imagine
costs
so.
a chip action, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can
we,
do that on the ship's turn.
Yeah, we
right?
haven't done anything, right?
Yeah, this is the ship's turn. So we have
Okay.
basically we have one action. We have one action we can spend on the big ship moves, and then we have all of our initial our special
Smaller,
tiny ones.
yeah, smaller ones
for us.
Okay, so I can I hold my action? What's it called for us to turn and then do that? It's like on this turn.
That would.
You have to
think
do it
that
on the
would
next
technically
turn. The ship can only
Yeah.
take one
I see.
action.
Okay, can I just try hitting anyways with disadvantage?
Yeah. You
Okay.
You just would have a flat, like no mod to hit, and
Okay.
you're in range. So it's just a flat d20.
Okay, so 2 flat d20s with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't have disadvantage on the mangonel, so it's just a flat d20.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
We're in range. We're just not facing it, so you just don't have the hit modifier,
Oh, I see.
right,
The-
Nemo?
the
Am I understanding that right?
ballista's in- The ballista's in the front of the ship, by the way, according to the.
I know. I'm just gonna kind of flavor it as a cannon pointed off the
That's fair.
side
Okay.
that can swivel and point off the other side. Yeah, it's fine.
15.
A 15 does hit.
Ooh,
Fucking go.
Okay.
crabs with an AC of 15.
Your
You-
mangonel is 5d10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
You carefully aim and cut the rope, holding the tension in the mangonel, and a large rock flings out across the water. And instead of a dissatisfying plunk sound as it kind of ploops into the water, you hear a cracking sound as it strikes the shell of the crab.
Oh.
And the crab goes, ow!
Why would you do that?
Go
Okay,
ahead
so
and roll
5d10?
5d10. Yes.
Okay. 29.
Ooh, nice.
Cocktail.
Epic.
Him. With the deuce.
Very nice.
I gotta keep track of all
I'm
these
also
numbers.
gonna try and track how many uses of these things we have.
Yeah, so we have
'cause-
10 each for the ballista and the mangonel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
Excellent.
keeping track of how many uses we have left for each as
Alrighty.
well in my notes. Of
Do you
my
guys
health.
want to try and do anything just on the ship? I don't know if you have a lot of moves.
Oh, let me see. I don't think I can
You
do
have
anything.
anything?
You guys
have
want to
anything to do?
shout anything inspirationally to each other? Or no, wait, we don't have a bard anymore.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, the
Ew.
worst part
Do
is
you
I
wanna,
was gonna have to.
cast a spell, maybe?
Hmm?
Still.
Elmote will kind of turn around and ask, so, what are we shooting at?
Crap!
There's a crab in the water!
He rolled a 2 on perception, so he doesn't know what we're shooting
Oh my
at.
god.
I like
There's
to
a
think that
giant fucking
Joshimo is
crab
like
in that
in the
water.
bathroom and the door is like stuck, like a barrel rolled in front of it.
Is it for what's it called, like grabs Il by jumps up by grabs him by his face and pushes like the hair out of his eyes, like pushes his face like towards like the direction of the crabs, like crabs!
Oh, I just fucking realized, why are we listening to this music? Hang on.
Yeah.
Putting on the crab rave.
No, I'm not putting on Crab Rave. What's
Okay.
the
Just put it
what's the
on Pirates of the
movie?
Caribbean.
No, what's the movie with the? It has the kraken, it has the dog, and the dog has a name, and he slobbers a bunch, and it's animated.
Oh,
Treasure
it's up.
Planet.
No, same like the same art style and studio.
Atlantis.
No, the same art. No, it's
Treasure Planet.
Simbasa. No.
What, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I know what
Sinbad?
movie you're talking about.
Sinbad.
I don't remember. Yeah, Sinbad. The one with the hot woman.
Yeah.
You should have said that.
That would be
Hot-
how you
Isn't that
remember it.
copyrighted though?
Probably.
Let's find
You're
out.
gonna get the video. You're gonna get the video taken down.
I hate you
Nemo
so
on his
fucking
way
much.
to get us
Stop.
copyright stricken every time we're on the sea.
A way to like record too and not record to the VOD. There's like a whole track setting you can do.
But I don't want to do that. I want to play
Oh.
Sinbad.
I'm gonna
Alright,
kill
anyways. Maybe for another. I used it as the intro music for once. We were fine.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
the intro doesn't matter because we're not doing it.
Okay.
you.
Anyways,
Yeah.
where were we?
We're on a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.
I just yelled crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, crab. So I guess it's my. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your Captain. Look.
So I'm not. So I get the -5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
we
it's
don't
also-
have. If you're
it's
gonna
also-
use
Minus
it's also-
5 to your +6, so it's a +1 now.
Yeah, but I also have to roll at disadvantage, I think, because it's more
That
than
is
120
correct.
feet.
Hold on. If you're trying to shoot the ballista, we don't have any ship actions left because we fired them the other weapon.
Is that how that works?
I thought
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like you can take a weapon action on
Ask Nemo.
your
No, no.
individual
Ship-
turn, but
so-
you can't move the ship.
Just because of the amount of crew you have, you only get the one action for the ship.
I see.
Gotcha.
A fully staffed ship would get
Yeah.
3 actions.
I
Yeah, like
see.
a ship action is like it's like a choice that you have in the mini initiative. It's just that we get 1 per ship initiative, if that makes sense.
Okay,
This
so
I
is
I
like
see.
don't
Power
get to fire
Rangers,
the
this is the
ballista?
Megazord.
Yeah, we're out of ship
Yeah.
actions.
Okay,
Ballista
good.
is not
I'm
an
gonna-
option right
okay,
now.
Then I'll spend my turn trying to find the crab, and then I'm gonna go get my food.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, what is he doing?
He's trying to find the crab. He's looking around with his
Oh.
fucking in the rain. He's like, what? Where
Dopey
is it?
ass eyes.
He's like those like shaggy dogs.
Cool. Whose turn is after L?
Ears.
Oh, cool. In that case, what spell do I'm gonna use Bless. How many people does Bless apply to? Up to 3 creatures. So that's gonna just be you 3, because I don't think Tor needs Bless right now, because he's not really manning a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, can you write down what that does real quick?
Yeah.
1 second, I have a bit of flavor before I cast Bless. Apologies. Oh, Nemo added us. If this play style is bad, let me know so I can pivot.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it so far. I think this is cool.
I know-
I feel like this is.
With like limited moves that only certain people can use, I know it could probably get really boring. Like it's like playing science in Pulsar.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
think-
it's not for everyone.
I think I know we haven't been hit by the crabs yet, but
Yeah, and when we get hit, we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff like bailing water and like
Yeah.
general like ship maintenance, where
Yeah.
people who maybe don't have other options like ship actions
Yeah.
can help around and like make sure we don't sink.
I had
I
a-
think it works.
I had a worse time. What's it called? Gallivanting with dozens of small bees though, because those are more difficult to hit.
Yeah, I'll pass on fighting bees ever again, please and thank you.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Not that they were unfun to fight, more that I
No.
got my ass kicked and I'm
it's just
embarrassed.
They were
Incredibly
supposed to kick
challenging.
your ass.
Yeah, that they did what they were supposed to do. Just be little
Yeah, kill
shits.
Silverman. Anyway,
No, that was a rock.
No, I guess.
as it comes to Tor's turn, he's going to start casting something, like he'll start moving his hands and stuff, and he'll say, please forgive me for how much I'm gonna butcher this, holy shit. Zalmag, defende nos in proleo, contra nequitium et insidious diabole esto presidisium. And he will cast Bless on everybody.
You speak
spoke
Italian?
Two kinds of people. One who has a limited Latin knowledge. The other who thinks it's funnier to say Italian. You mentioned protection for sure, because you say presidium.
Mhm.
You speak Italian too, Port?
I
If
love
you
that.
want to know what I just said, cool.
I
Log
always,
into
Subscribe to the
I
iCarly.com.
always want to talk Latin with people.
I will practice that phrase more because I will definitely be practicing Bless more. And I will
Dude.
probably say that every time I cast Bless.
On God,
Anyway.
I'm honestly just proud of myself for knowing Presidium, but I will admit the only reason I know that is because in
Periodic table?
fucking no, it's because in a fucking roleplay server, man, we have classes and one of them's they're all named Latin terms, and the tank class
Nerd.
is Presidium. Don't say weird, I made it up.
I
It's
said
my
nerd,
class.
not weird. I
Oh.
said nerd.
They mean the
like,
same
alright.
Mine
thing.
was
Why
more
are you feeling
affectionate
better?
than weird.
No, weird is derogatory. Nerd is like, all right, I can kind of be with this.
Nerd is a pet name. I call everybody I know dork and nerd.
Yeah.
It's affectionate.
I also say dork affectionately.
But weird
It's
is like,
that
whoa, what a fucking
Weird is
weirdo.
mean.
Yeah, weird is like
Judgmental.
the less serious it is, like
Yeah.
if you call someone a freak, that's fine. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
a goofy sounding word. If you call someone weird, you're crossing a line.
Yeah.
It's because we all
Anyway.
got called weird as a kid in school.
That's like when I fucking took a
yeah.
bug out of my dog's mouth because I knew she had something in her mouth, but I didn't know what, so I just reached in and grabbed it and I saw it was a bug, and I was like, "You fucking freak!"
Bag.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, T-Corn. I said
Whoa.
Latin and casted bless.
You said what?
He spoke
I
in
said Latin.
Speaking of Italian,
Specifically.
Yeah, they spoke Italian.
I'll repeat it for T-Corn, just simply because I want more practice, honestly. I said Zalmog defende nos in prolio contra nequitium et insidious diaboli esto pres. How did I forget how to say this?
Presidium.
Presidium. Thank you.
Gotcha. That's the only one I know.
Almost able to turn you say, okay.
Elmote gives that big anime thumbs up.
I see no difference. Love is love.
Love is love.
Nice Italian.
Anyway, Il, Port, and Zephyr now have the condition of blessed.
Nice.
Whenever the target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the target can add a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw. Basically, anytime you attack, add a d4 to your to hit, but not to your damage.
If Port was blessed, then her brother wouldn't have died.
Well, I didn't have bless then, so like.
So
that's
what do we?
kind of the skill.
Wait, what does it give us?
Maybe if Silverman knew bless, he wouldn't have died.
+4, you said to
It's
damage-
d4.
or
You
D4.
you roll
to-
a d4 and you add it to your attack roll and saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Rock these not.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
Anyway, hope you guys like bless. That's my turn.
I don't.
okie dokie.
Next up is Port at the helm.
Okay, so we don't have. Now, can I ask a question? Do ship actions constitute the regular movement of the ship? Like, not the dash thing, but like the actual moving of it.
Yeah, to move the ship is also an action.
Okay. So, I'm mostly melee stuff, so I don't think there's anything I can do at the moment until I can pull the ship in a little more close to them.
Understood. Next time we will use ship action to move.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to basically hold until then. I can do something at like a slightly closer range if we could just get in the regular movement to the 120 range. There's stuff I can do, but yeah.
Okay.
Beyond that, I think I'm holding. Electing
All right.
to hold my turn.
The rotation shifts. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna. Which crab did you attack? The one closest, right?
Yeah. Which is the red one.
Yep.
It's minus 29 damage.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Excellent.
And
I love
there's
eggs.
our record. Minus 29 to crab 1, 15 AC maximum for crab 1.
Is T-Corn back
Come on,
yet? We're
guys.
waiting for T-Corn. He's still peeing.
Oh,
No, T-Corn's here.
He's here.
T-Corn. Okay, so
Alright.
you're
We're gonna get our ass kicked.
the blue crab is going to move 30 feet this time. So that's going to be 2
Okay.
squares.
Understood.
I say no really loudly and it stops me.
So is,
It's not
is
even a
he
command
next to the
spell,
red
it's
crab
like,
now?
No.
No. It's closer than it was the last time, but then the red crab's gonna move. And the red crab's gonna move towards you guys, and it's gonna move another 3 squares. It's about halfway between you and the ship. The red, no. The red crab is about halfway between the blue crab and your guys' ship now.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Tell
would
me
you
if
say,
this
like,
is
they're
inaccurate.
120 feet away? Out of curiosity, I need to know how much I'm pulling the ship up by next
Yeah.
turn.
Actually, all of our stuff is in range. What we would need to do now is turn the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could spend the next turn doing that. I'm also looking out for your Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thank you. My Eldritch Blast is the same range as the Ballista, so honestly, we keep firing the Ballista.
Yeah, we just
My
need
Eldritch-
to turn the ship next turn, then we can go back to.
Yeah. Which is, so I think what we need to do right now is, so it's ship action right now. It's ship initiative, I should say.
Yeah.
Do we want to just save our ship action and for port to turn the ship 90 degrees?
Yeah.
I'd say yes
Okay.
because then we don't have disadvantage. Even with the, like
It'll help
even
us
with
more in the long term.
Yeah, because we'd
Yeah.
still have the extra hit bonus on the one that can hit, so it's like.
We should also probably focus Crab 1 from now on, just to, get him out of the way, because he's closer.
Yeah. Fucking kill him.
Yeah.
On that note, that means, Zephyr, it is your mini initiative. What do you want to do?
It is. It's my turn.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And so we've already done the ship action, right? So I can't do that.
No, it's more like we're saving the ship action, so you can do something that's not the ship action.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what I can do. I'm looking at.
So only
'Cause
one of us could fire at a time. Either you or I could give each other the help action.
Ooh, that could work.
That's true. That's powerful.
Hmm.
That depends, though. Which do we want to have firing at any given time?
The men.
Yeah, because if you crit on that, that's
Man.
gonna be a
It's more
10d10.
damage. Yeah.
That's true.
The Ballista
How-
has a +6 instead of a +5, but does a lot less damage. It's only 3d10.
How close are we to the crab right now? To the red one? The red one.
The red one, we're within range. He said it
No,
was
I'm-
3...
As in, like,
Three-
what specifically? Three-
Okay, 1 second. 3 times. We are 135 minus 45. We are 90 feet away from the red crab.
Okay. I'm looking if I can. What's it called? I was looking if I could use my own weapons, but I don't think we're in range enough. I think if I stretched it, I could, but
I can
just
pose
be
a
safe.
little forward so you could start using a crossbow if you have it.
I don't know if that's wise though for damage reasons, because I doubt that the what's it called compared to like the
That is
mangonel.
fair, but worst case scenario, I can pose forward enough so it's at least an option. Say something happens or we need it.
Yeah.
We just can't pull too far forward because if you get within 60 feet of the crowd, or if they get within 60 feet of us, the mangonel gets.
Yeah,
it
you can't use
hit.
it.
It doesn't even
Yeah.
get disadvantage. It just can't hit. So we gotta be
It just
careful.
can't hit. Yeah.
We
Okay.
gotta keep
So
these crabs at bay.
what is another possible option with what's it called that we can do?
Don't you get height
Um,
advantage? Somebody could climb up the crow's nest.
Height advantage?
So it
For
goes up the crows.
for
No,
bows?
I don't think that's a set rule in 5e.
It isn't?
No.
Oh, is that a Pathfinder rule?
I'm not sure.
Might be.
Maybe.
It's a rule in Divinity.
I think that was Pathfinder then.
Zephyr, you have a short bow, right? Is that what you're trying to?
I do
or
have a
no, you
short bow. Yeah.
crossbow.
I have a cross. No,
I have a crossbow if that changes.
Oh.
I have a short bow.
Oh, okay.
What's the range on your
what is
short bow?
short? Yeah.
My short bow range is 80 320.
Okay, it's the same as our crossbow.
8320. So that means you can fire at it right now, and it would be at disadvantage.
Okay. Is there anything else that I could do that would be better besides that?
You could run over to Ill and I don't know, do something
Yeah,
with
man.
him.
Yeah, man.
My plan is I'm gonna come to you on the next turn and then just give you the help action.
Okay, you can do that with the help action. What will that give me? Advantage.
Yeah, it's advantage on what you choose to do.
Okay, if you come to me, if you come to me and give me the help action while I'm using the short bow, I could use sneak attack, right?
You get advantage, yeah.
If I
yeah,
get
if you
advantage.
you
So
would
can I?
get sneak attack.
Would I
You
be able to
use
do that?
Sneak attack on a ballista shot. Or not even on the ballista shot, on...
No, it's a short bow shot.
Well, yeah,
with
with
the short bow? Yeah, with the short
Yeah,
bow,
with the short bow. Yeah. Okay. So
With the ballista, I would say probably not, but that would be...
No,
that would
yeah,
be interesting.
I don't even use a
Sneak
ballista.
this.
Quite cutely sneaks up and quietly fires a giant stone projectile at you.
I could not. I would not be able to. I would not be able to use what's it called, the sneak attack on the mangonel unless I had advantage, and I doubt I could have that on the mangonel.
Yeah.
It's also a little hard to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
So-
say
So
you
instead,
could hold an action to fire the short bow after Il gives you his help action on his
yeah,
turn? Question?
I could do that, and then I can get sneak attack on it, right?
And it would
Okay.
cancel out the disadvantages, which just means you would fire a normal, like your normal shot.
Yeah. Okay. With sneak attack, right?
I think sneak attack is only if you hit, but yeah, it would be with sneak attack.
Sneak
Yeah,
attack
if-
is
if
like,
it
yeah,
hits.
if you hit, but as
Okay,
long as you
we'll
have
see.
advantage or an ally within 5 feet.
Okay, then. So I'll hold until Il comes to me for help, and then I will what's it called? Do that with my short bow.
Cool. My turn. Do you think I could cast suggestion on these lobsters? Do you think they'd listen
You
to
can
reason?
certainly try.
Their condition
Their
I'm not going
immunities...
to.
resistance is high enough.
I think their condition immunities have like a lot of condition immunities.
I would assume.
Well,
I bet I
actually...
couldn't command them to sink either.
Sync.
Command them to sing.
Once...
We had a really nice harmony going there.
Hang on, actually...
Oh, I'm back.
Wait a second.
Okay. Waiting.
Well, don't tell me if they're immune or not. Nemo.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. Well, I don't even know. So
Well, you
you should
could.
try it if you wanted to.
Just make it up.
We'll
You
find
could,
out.
we just
Yeah,
could
I don't-
metagame.
I don't want to use one of my packed slots to cast command, even if it would cast on both of them. I want
I'm gonna be real with
to.
you. If I was a ginormous crab in the middle of the sea while storming, and I was like 90 feet away from you, I don't think I'd be able to hear you.
Honestly, that's a fair point. Like, they might just not be able to hear me. So I think command's out the window. Waste of a spell slot. I don't have any damaging packed slot spells, which I'm realizing might be a
Flash, that's not a pack stop, but you could still do it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't have anything that would scale with my packed slots, which might be a problem in the future.
I told you about this, but
probably.
you don't want to listen to me.
No, you didn't say
Ooh, the
that.
tea
You
comes out.
said you don't want to have invisibility, and then you were like, never mind. Okay. You know what, T-Corn, you're cringing it up right now. I'm gonna cast
Wow.
Eldritch
You're the one
Blast.
floundering.
Eldritch
That's
Blast.
a crab, dumbass.
Ooh.
Alright, I want the scallop.
What the scallop?
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on crab number 1. D20, baby.
Damn!
That's embarrassing for you.
It's my
Woo!
session today. So would that be 2d10 plus 6? Do you double the damage?
You damage the dice.
You're posting in
You
low
double
res
the dice.
memes.
Double the dice. Have I been posting
Oh
low
yeah,
res
that means
memes?
that the roll doesn't count.
Oh my god.
No, they
this
count,
is-
they
this
count, they
is-
count. And what were you doing again?
I'm
Eldritch-
attacking. Yeah, I'm Eldritch Blasting crab 1, which is in range.
Okay.
Because it's 90 feet away and Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Alright.
Ooh, holy
Okay,
ten.
I'm going to put the damage in bots and rolls. Sorry for posting the updates in low res
Yeah,
memes.
go ahead and get that in there.
You can look at those guys. Okay.
Ooh, good damage too.
Ooh.
18 damage to
Damn. Alright, let me knock that down.
yeah, he Tor
He's dead?
fucking
No,
he
no,
says
no.
he says
Okay.
he says his prayer and then his eyes fucking glow and then he shoots him in the head.
I love
Jesus.
God. I love God.
Yeah, that's what it
You just
means.
must
Shooting
be this, I know.
my
That's
god's
exactly-
love beam at you.
Taste
Or
my-
graduates from
No, I'm not gonna
Christian
finish
school.
Hey man, I was at the
Listen,
Church of
I'm
God's
just
Love and Ultimate
assuming-
Compassion, and everybody knew your name.
I'm
Well,
just
you know, I'm gonna
assuming
DM
that
this
Latin is abyssal, right? I know abyssal. Parentheses Latin.
Parentheses Latin.
Like what the Christian church thought it was, so yeah.
I'm just playing a Christian mythos accurate warlock.
Biblically accurate tour.
Biblically accurate for. Did you send that to me or somebody else?
Did I No, I put that in bots and rolls.
Oh no, not yet.
I'm typing it.
Here.
I have to type slow because my hands are greasy.
You got them grease hands.
Grease
You gotta type
hands.
with his
What?
Oh,
knuckles.
I sent it.
Okay, thank you for sending that to me.
Wait, can I see it too? Or is it like private?
I almost said it out loud.
Yeah, can I see it? I want to see a terrible joke.
I want to
Okay.
see it.
Alright, send it to everyone but Sir Dog.
I'll just say it. No, actually, I'll send it to
We've rolled so many 20s this session. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're back on our groove.
Actually insane. You know when that would
All
have
it
been
took
really
was
nice?
Silverman dying. He was our bad luck charm. Dude,
No!
he's just like Crow from Ruby.
No!
See, that's the thing. I don't think Crow actually has bad luck. I think he just has like a certain luck draw because someone's bad luck is always someone else's good luck. To him, anyone else's bad luck is his own good luck, but it's his mentality that fuels that the same way that like Yang's mentality can fuel her own semblance and emotions
That's
are shown
true,
to
that's
tie
true, that's
into
true.
semblances. I think Crow's own natural pessimism makes his luck effect manifest
gonna
more
have
as
to
bad luck.
Guys, take your movement,
Sorry,
and
you
I'm going to
unlocked
end the
the
session.
No!
Did you just say take your Reuben?
Take your movement, and then
Movement.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
That was Nemo's final straw. He's like, get
Yeah,
this
but
autism out of here.
Explain my luck though.
Look at the draw,
Oh.
baby.
Just insane. Absolutely bonkers.
I'm fucking-
So wait,
Anyway,
we're moving the ship
Um,
closer?
Guys, I ate too
I thought we were moving the ship to like sideways.
oh, shit, wait.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Zephyr, for fire your short bow.
Yeah, I get this fire my shot, bro.
You also get the D4 bonus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I do.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's
So
to
it's-
your hit. It would be 1d20 plus d4 plus whatever your to hit modifier is.
Having that dog.
oh no, guys, it hasn't been recording. I'm kidding.
What?
Are you
For how
serious?
long? Fuck you.
I hate
For
you.
how long?
Like Chip Skylar's like.
No, I was joking.
I hate you.
Oh,
Okay.
I hate you.
Okay, wait. Okay, so
casting
I'm
psychic
I
damage
could
on you.
immediately tell Nemo was lying.
so.
I thought it seemed really obvious. I'm like, man, I didn't even try.
Okay,
I was,
wait,
like, disappointed in
so
myself.
I roll a d4 and then I add that to my my hit, right?
Yeah.
So, right. Like
Yeah,
the like
basically just roll a normal short bow attack with your to hit modifier and then add a d4 to that.
You can also just do like
Keep the
exclamation
bow.
point roll 1d20 plus 1d4 plus whatever your modifier is.
Okay.
Dex
I'm-
plus
Yeah.
proficiency.
Nice. 24 to hit. That hits.
Fuck yeah, 20. That's 24 to hit.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Now roll your
Now roll
damage.
your
Measly 3
damage.
damage. Let's go.
Your damn
Plus
Daniel.
sneak attack damage.
You did get help. And
There
don't
is an
forget-
ally
No.
5 feet.
Don't you actually need advantage? get
For
Or an
sneak
ally.
attack?
Or an ally.
No, you just need an ally, which is you. You're standing next
within
to Zephyr.
5 feet of the enemy.
Yeah.
Within
I
5
like-
feet of
But
the
if you just-
enemy.
I'm giving advantage to negate the disadvantage, but I don't think that counts as advantage for sneak attack.
But I think it should.
It
Make-
hits either way.
Makes the pleading eyes.
But I think that makes sense. I think you're right, though.
I think I'm right too. I think we should get sneak attack damage because it's cool.
I'm just saying, are the lobsters
Yeah.
gonna expect an arrow coming off of that boat?
I don't think they're.
They got hit by the other one.
crabs.
What if I make friends with the blue crab and then an ally is with it?
4 damage.
Once per turn, you can do it to you hit if you have advantage on the attack roll. You don't need it if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. No,
Oh.
Are
Maybe the
crabs
blue crab
fighting?
is an enemy.
Are BCs
you would
fighting?
need
That would
you would
be
need
5
advantage.
They would need to be
Oh, that's
basically
true.
kissing each other to be.
Well, we all love a good enemies to lovers arc.
Okay,
So do I do sneak attack
So-
or not?
No,
no sneak attack.
Okay. I just did 4
So-
measly points of damage.
just get closer, smile.
Oh my god.
just
It's
say
still
hi
a good
to them.
attack. You still have the damage.
I was able to negate my disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and the ship is moving.
Is that 1d6 plus 3 the amount of damage you did?
Yes, that is.
Yes.
That I got 4.
Everybody boo womp.
Everybody womp
Boo
womp.
womp.
If only we had sneak attack, we could have added to this.
Oh, wait, DM wasn't such a stingy bastard.
You guys just say this as if I wasn't the one
Stingy
that pointed
move.
it out.
Anyways,
You're like the kid that's like, didn't we have homework?
Alright.
Teacher homework.
I've done that
let's
before.
go ahead.
T-Cord, you're just afraid of another Silverman dying.
Are you guys
Why would
moving
you
to
say
the
that?
left
I
or
think
to the
it's funny
right?
watching you guys suffer.
Personally, I think we should move to the right so that we can, if we need to, we can just swim out in that dirt. Like, we can do, like let's say the crabs advance on us and we need to maneuver out. Like, we can circle around.
Wouldn't it make more sense to go to the left because the left is further away from the blue crab?
But it would be closer to the right. That's true. I guess.
This is the cool
yeah.
thing. We could just move however we want all the time.
What if
Right
we just
now-
left? What if we just didn't? We just went home.
Yeah, right now
We all sign off.
we're just turning, so it doesn't matter if we're
Like
going
the
a
oath?
direction.
Shit.
Like the oath.
Yeah.
Turn like the oh.
The
Oh
joke
my
was
God.
so powerful it killed him.
Good. Finally.
He's mocking my cough right now. He's mocking me being sick.
No need to mock. you.
No, the joke was so powerful it
Yourself.
killed him.
Oh my god.
Anyway, are we turning to the left or to the right?
Turn to the
Go to the
left.
Always go to the left.
Okay, we are going to the left.
So the way I interpreted these rules, and I don't know if it's correct, so I want your guys' input on this, but I interpret it as you can turn, and then you can move, or you can move and then you can turn.
Oh, we get to do both?
I was under the assumption that we're just constantly moving forward.
Yeah.
I was under the assumption that we were still and that we would just kind of like turn at an angle but not like really be moving.
How do you
I-
turn a ship?
I think you guys have to turn and then
Bro,
move.
how do you cast magic from God?
Okay, I'm fine with turning and then moving.
Or
because
or
that
moving
just
and then
means we get to
turning.
re-maneuver.
Yeah.
Or moving and then
how
turning. Just then you can have a 90-degree turn and you can have your movement.
Yeah. So, where are we? How far are we moving?
I hate that, actually.
How far are
Damn,
we
that's just
moving, Nemo?
Our
If you
regular
guys
movement is
move
60.
towards them first, you could move faster. No, you could
Ramming speed.
Could
We just
do
ran
something
into the
like
crab?
The curve that I. Could we do something
Yeah,
like the
the
curve that I
mimic
posted?
No, that would be like 2 moves of movement, I think.
Okay.
So you guys gonna go just to the right or just to the left?
To the left.
I still think we should go to the left.
Okay.
It's
We don't want this thing getting
So
too
you're making
close
your
to us
so you're
because-
turning left and then
We're-
going
we're
forward. Your
we're
max
going left, we're not
your
Republican.
max movement is 3 squares.
3 squares. Understood. Moving us accordingly. Boop, boop, boop.
We gotta get this on a
Making
grid.
little noises.
If only someone could make maps.
Yeah, if
Only
if
someone
only
offered.
someone gave us a heads up and asked me to learn how to make grids.
I didn't even heads up, man.
Anyway, we move.
If only someone else in this call said that they knew Cliff Studio well enough to do grids.
What?
I'm just
Kirby doesn't
teasing
have
you.
the style that I have. Could
Scribbles?
Kirby make a versus?
Versus. With
They
like,
come up with the Craggy Crew.
The Craggy Crew was really good.
I
You-
bring a certain je ne sais quoi,
Wait, I
an
thought
X
the Cracky Crew
factor.
was referring to us.
No, we're the runaways.
Okay.
I like
see,
the
I
think we
implication
should
that
be
the
the Craggy
crab.
Crew.
you.
I like
Alright,
the
no, they're the-
implication that the crabs run away from us.
So that is the session, guys. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was fun.
Part-
See you next time on Turtle Season 3, Episode 3.
Oh my god.
That was a good
Please tell me
session.
you ended it on the metal pipe.
No, yes.